should I begin? My team play to win, no we get it in. Play the call, fucking with the pack, that'd be a sin. We was blessed with a couple things I cannot explain. Took his phone, hard to hook, and that just mean we let it rain. Hear that blast, he like, what's the sound? Told him chop it down, yeah, scrap, fill him up around. Know his metrics now, take him out, we won't make him wait. We will not be late, bro, hit my phone, asked him what's the code. Told him it's a date, got the drop, then we shut him down, open up shop. Seen a eye, kept it moving, homie, he ain't even stop. Beat a wop to some music that was bumping down the block. Had to put away the pistol, I ain't fucking with the cop. Took a shot of the liquor, you should know what's in my cup. Got a team full of smokers, everybody rolling up. Seen a nigga bust a Louie, I ain't really give a fuck. Know I keep a shooter with me, I got Ray Ray in the cup.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. And in the meantime, in between time, let's try to be a little better to the world. So maybe the world might be a little.
Mike's is hot.
Good people. Welcome back once again on another fine Wednesday at 10 p.m. If you don't already know, I am Trey Holiday, and this is Trey Holiday, Tramatic Podcast. I sound like Frank.
What you saying? I'm lost.
Right. You know what I mean? But most importantly, as always, I'm in the building with my guys. Start to my immediate left, we got
Shellz, Hootie Mac, Hootie Bang Bang from the Plain Gang. What's good?
right next to him. We got my good brother in the building.
What's going on, man? VLADES, Louie, El Pollo Loco. One of them. Big.
As always, we got the big fella in the building.
Yeah, chubby baby, finna get active.
We got a special guest in the congregation to my far, far left. Please let the people know who you are.
What's up, y'all? I'm Annette. Some people know me as Big Purr. Big Leo. What's up, y'all?
Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Got my mans in the building, out there in the pews. I ain't bro. I just said you not in the building. Amen. Amen. And behind the boards, as always, the pod god himself.
All right, it is Big Wave, a.k.a. Franklin St. Grimes, a.k.a. the Benefactor. This is Trey Holiday's Tramatic Podcast, episode 128. This week's episode is brought to you by The Goddess. Shout out to The Goddess. Y'all can find her on Instagram at The Real Fan Tag. You feel me? DAREALFANTAG. Gotta spell it out for the stupid motherfuckers. You feel me? What we got here? We got Heavenly Hair and Skincare. You feel me?
Yeah, sponsors.
All kind of stuff going on. Shout out to the sponsors.
Shout out to the sponsor. Shout out to Family G. Yeah, you feel me? A couple weeks ago, y'all, I was going through a light depression, my nigga. I was looking at some old pictures of when I freshly got my hair done. And I was like, damn, you feel me? My shit ain't doing what it was doing a couple months ago, you feel me? So I'm like, I might have to cut this shit, you feel me? Finally reached out like, no, don't cut it. Let me send you some things, you feel me? So, you feel me? Shout out to her for doing that. So, you know, we going to document this journey and we going to show appreciation for those, you feel me? Show love to us. Amen? Brother Louie, you know what? Let you do what you're doing right now.
I can multitask. What's up?
Well, you got some weekly words of wisdom?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. I didn't know you was expecting me to multitask to that degree.
I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. Like, you know what I mean?
I actually do. You feel me? So, You know, we starting to roll in the spring. You feel me? I looked at the forecast. I seen some 60s, maybe almost 70s
Okay.
popping up. It is. So, you know, when the weather breaks, people get outside. People get a little more active. So, you know what I mean? My wise words of the week will reflect that. So, you already know what it is. It's a segment that's just like me. It go by 2 names. Sometimes it's wise words of the week. Sometimes it's weekly words of the wisdom. Sometimes it's weekly words of wisdom. But either way,
Listen up,
man.
motherfuckers.
It comes from Jay-Z this week. You dig? Like I said, weather might be breaking. You might feel a little frisky. You may or may not have a situation. But if you do have a situation and you still decide to get outside, these words may apply to you.
Okay.
You feel me?
Thanks.
Her man kept paging, stressing her. So I told her what to say just in case he questioned her. Situations will arise, but you got to be smart about it. No matter what you do, don't talk about this. Don't give up no info. He'll be lost without it. Just keep your mouth shut, and we can do this again. Bring a friend.
You said these lyrics?
These are
Oh,
lyrics.
okay. I was crazy. Like, I know I heard that before.
But you feel me? Lyrics can apply. So if y'all try and get outside and be a little sneaky, you might want to run this song back and just get your game plan together. That's all I'm saying. And that's my wise words of the week.
Hey, man, somebody needs it. Somebody needs it. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
How everybody feeling?
Some summer.
Right. Still applies. How you feeling, Hootie?
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Watch the fight.
Did.
How you felt about the fight?
It was an interesting fight. Feel me? I didn't know how I was gonna go. I think, you want me to be honest? I'm gonna be honest. That motherfucking take the knee was some bullshit for real.
You talking about the timeout?
Hell yeah.
It was.
I needed that.
Making history, baby.
Whether he was gonna win or lose. I lost.
You call it the knockdown?
Knockdown. That was my last round to get it.
Damn.
And he pulled that bullshit. So I got mixed feelings about the motherfucking fight, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm glad Tank ain't lose, because, you know, I'm always home team and shit for real. But that nigga ain't put no good enough performance to win. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I understand he got the draw or whatever. They'd have counted that knockdown. I think he probably would have got the loss, but we dealing with entertainment and shit for real, you know what I'm saying? When you go to the cards, you never know what the fuck gonna happen.
Facts.
It's only entertainment.
We seeing a rematch. We gotta do it again.
Anybody else watch the fight? Anybody
Yeah.
else
Yeah,
have an opinion?
I don't think it was a bad night. I think he found his op. This happens in boxing. Vernon Forrest, Shane Mosley, Pernell Whitaker, Buddy McGirt, Mickey Ward, or Terrell Gotti.
Shout out
You
Buddy.
have a night where somebody who wasn't supposed to win gives you some wreck. And boom, before you know it, there's a second fight and there's a third fight if you're lucky. He just found his op. He found the motherfucker that could take his punches, stand in front of him and shit. And he moved up in weight. Dude was fighting. So Tank comfortable at 135. Dude moved up. Shorty can hang out 135. So he just found the op. That's all I think.
Much like your example of Vernon Forrest and Shane Mosley, what did they have in common? Remember, Vernon Forrest and Shane Mosley fought 5 times
Oh,
as
yeah,
amateurs. Vernon Forrest was the nigga who was not scared of Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley was wrecking everything.
I was sorry
And
here
Vernon
during the
Forrest
fight,
was the only nigga that wasn't
they
scared
fought
of him.
amateurs,
'Cause
right.
And I think that's
Yeah.
pretty much how
It's
that
them
went.
amateurs, man. They go find somebody in the amateurs that gave you some wreck and be like, hey, bro, what you doing in life? Got a fight for you. Come get this quick bag real quick, yo.
And I was on the Great White Heights.
That was great saying. This is exactly what this shit was like. Take knocking motherfuckers out left and right. We got to get him the op. What did he do in the amateurs? Anybody close? The Roach. So, yeah.
Big Roach.
I just think he found the op. That's all. You get a second fight, everybody's gonna look forward to the rematch.
Yeah.
And if the rematch is good, then you get a third. This happens in boxing, and it happens often. I think he found that
Now
out.
somebody knocked the fuck out.
Also, niggas, Floyd, you feel me, kind of fuck with what niggas think, yo. All the great niggas take losses, bro, in boxing. This shit is not, like, I don't know what niggas think boxing
Tripping
is.
off of no loss. I wish the
Yeah,
motherfuckers
but all the
not
great
trip
niggas
off of
had
that, bro.
losses until Floyd came around and started talking all that goofy shit, and now
Well, they
Fight,
think,
fucking
they think that's the
records.
only way to get the big bag.
Be undefeated.
Yes.
it was never like that.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
it
saying,
is.
If you're an exciting fighter and a fighter who fights, you're gonna get paid, and you're gonna get
And
paid
that's
good.
what
'cause
we gotta
people
get
gonna
them to
wanna see
understand.
you.
It's like, yo, we only gonna pay for the big fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will pay for them. Y'all will get the bags if y'all decide to fight each other. But y'all keep trying to fight around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Acquire all these belts.
I want.
Can I interject? Because I'm
Absolutely.
a guest, so y'all gotta diversify this conversation now. And include women, you know, not to say that women don't know about
I was
boxing.
going to ask you, did you watch the fight?
I don't watch no fight. That's reckless men fighting on each other, beating each other to a pulp. You know that's not a feminine thing.
It's Tank from the hometown. You feel me? It's the reason to be invested.
I mean, but it's still senseless violence. That's how women feel.
It's
about
not.
it.
It's the job.
It's a job
Yeah.
to get beat on,
Nah, to compete.
like football.
No, the job is actually to inflict the punishment, not get beat on.
But you
feel
take
me?
that
It's the
risk
hit
of
and not
being
get
beat
hit.
on. That's part of the job. You know, if
Not
you don't
good
make the
at
right hit, you get a hit, right?
Every
You know
job
that?
got risk, though.
Huh?
Every job got risk.
Yeah, but see that every job has a risk, but you supposed to weigh out your risk. Like you can get a
You getting
concussion from
millions for that,
fighting,
though. Millions for possibly getting a concussion.
millions for possibly getting your wife.
Possibly.
Your life is worth
So,
that.
all right, let me say
What
one
about
thing
the
though.
damage over time though?
I mean, they feel like it's worth it.
Even in the football players when they get them head injuries, that's worth it.
But this
Yeah, 'cause
also
it's
be
like
people's
generations
dream,
and
though.
generations of
People love doing
Like,
this.
True.
wealth is
You know what I'm
actually,
saying?
you know what I mean? You
Actually,
put your
some
body,
football say
you put
they
your
never-
body on the line for my grandkids and my grandkids' grandkids.
Some football players have been said to say that they did it for the money, but if they had to do it again, because of the health risk, you know, the concussions, the knockouts, the people have died from
Yeah.
playing football and things like from being in the boxing
in
ring
retrospect.
or the UFC matches. We seen them matches. You
You
know
say
what I'm
that
saying?
shit, but you would want your nigga to be an NFL player, though.
No, I would not.
You would appreciate that money more specifically for
I
you.
know that's not me because
You say
I'm putting this on my kids. I mean, I put it on me for real. Because if I really, you gotta think
You
like
wouldn't
he getting
appreciate the money.
bruised.
You wouldn't appreciate the money, though.
All them,
The money is not important. If I'm finessing them and we not together, then yeah, the money is what I'm in there for. But if I love him, if this my man, this my king, this the household, the legacy is for my children. No, I don't want him getting on no field, getting concussions.
What
mean,
if,
of course
what
not,
if that's
if you
what he
could
loves,
choose
though?
And some of them little, you know, things can cause erectile dysfunction. You get kicked in the nuts. Come on, you ain't nobody heard about somebody getting kicked in
Of course
and the
not,
ball
if you could
exploded.
choose it.
That's one of the balls. Yeah, come on.
You know they got rules
You
against it. You're not supposed to, you know what I mean? That's
the
called a low blow. You're not supposed to, you know what I mean?
the cart,
Touching those areas.
But it happened.
the cart too far ahead of the horse for the convo you trying to have though. They've been boxing since the 1800s.
And it's been dangerous since the 1800s.
It's just like it's like prostitution. It's one of them, you know what I mean, OG professions.
You're
That
not
shit ain't
supposed to get
going
beat
nowhere.
on prostitution, though.
I mean,
prostitution,
you-
you're supposed to lay down.
Yeah, your shit could be on fire
Still
though.
dangerous,
It's risk.
Why is your shit on fire? You're not.
Cause you
you're not-
fucking a lot.
It's a risk.
So because you fucking a lot, your shit is automatically on fire?
Just cause you boxing a lot, you ain't automatically at risk for.
But your
Concussion.
body sustains damages over time. Those
You
that's
think
just
a
like
woman?
being
You
in
think
the
them
army.
women that take a lot? You know what I'm saying? Ain't subjected to some damage.
I mean, there are things that you can do. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, our body is not
And
like.
ain't shit you can do for her.
Yeah, y'all think that should be. You know what I mean?
Who
Getting
made
back
you
there.
think that?
You
We
can't.
have babies.
But you
and
can't
ouch.
prepare. You can't
Ouch.
take dicks out the pussy, though.
So you a dick is gonna be the baby?
You try.
But you trying to like reverse it.
You,
Like,
you
trying to take
can't
away
turn
the
back
dicks.
that speedometer. That odometer is what he's saying for real.
Okay, but niggas dicks get bent up BFT.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, don't you know how you got a car, you get the 3,000 miles and you get an oil change, but you still got 3,000 miles on that engine.
Okay, but what I'm saying is the bodily. We talking about bodily harm that you sustain when you're boxing and or playing football.
Yeah.
The pussy is not sustaining any damages. Like it's still going.
When I do it right,
properly.
it do.
If I'm a quarterback and I hit you and I knock your shoulder or something, like that shoulder injury gonna be with you for life. If a bitch fuck 100 niggas, she can fuck you tomorrow and you wouldn't know.
You
wouldn't know.
Every time a bitch
Because
fuck,
the pussy
tears.
contract.
You not being as a female, the pussy get little rips and tears in that shit every time you have fuck.
And the dick curves. The more you
was
keep
talking
doing
about Tank.
this, and you curves
Hey,
a
nah,
little
for
bit.
real, though.
It curves a little bit.
All I was trying to say was that, you feel me, professions that have been around for a long time is dangerous. That was the point I was trying to
And
make.
you're saying that it's worth the money. The bodily injuries, the health, the risk to your health is worth the money.
I'm
They
saying
don't care
niggas
about
had an
that.
option. They can decide if it is, and if it's not, nigga can go, you know what I'm saying, to the raw.
And by taking those risks, you get bigger payouts in life.
So y'all don't
This ain't the
care
money, like,
about
it's not
yourself. You only care about you don't care about
Hundreds
yourself
of
personally.
millions sometimes.
You don't care about your body. You
I don't think
I mean,
nobody going out there, you feel me, where it's like you train to like prevent, or when we talking about boxing and things of that nature, like you train, things gonna happen. And I think the overall everything can have a situation. I think that's the overall thing that's being expressed. Like, so the risk pertains to
unnecessary risk. That's called taking an unnecessary risk.
Not necessarily. Some niggas, you ever see Floyd try to read? How the fuck else he gonna make $1 million? That shit wasn't unnecessary. That shit was mandatory.
That
shit was
How do you know
mandatory.
that Floyd been a little slow does not have anything to do with him taking these punches?
What I'm saying is, we in America.
That's
We in
valid.
America.
I seen a nigga get knocked a stutter in him.
though.
I seen a nigga get hit so hard he got a stutter.
Yeah, but
And
he
he ain't got it
chose to do
before the
that.
stutter.
He chose to do
Y'all
that.
wasn't sitting right after that.
He chose to put some money that way, though. That's what he chose to do. Ain't nobody
That's
forced.
an unnecessary risk.
That was the risk that he chose.
So the beginning of the conversation was, do I watch boxing? I do
No, you
not
don't.
watch boxing because I think it is unnecessary. Taking unnecessary risk on a human body for no reason. That's just me and my personal opinion. I'm not saying that's what it is.
Would you date a nigga that's a firefighter?
No. I wouldn't date a man in firefighter, policeman, in the army. Any
You
of that.
just need a nigga that protects.
I need a nigga that's just, I wouldn't mind him sitting at a desk or movie set or,
Yeah, movie sets is dangerous,
different
especially if
occupation.
you feel me, my nigga from
a doctor.
huh?
Oh, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, especially
Tom
my nigga
Cruise.
Alec Baldwin on the set.
Bruce Lee son.
Movies is dangerous.
he definitely shot
But that's why they have
You ain't see
stuff.
what happened to my nigga Bruce Lee, son?
How you know that wasn't purposely though?
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to say movie sets is dangerous.
The
That's all I'm
industry,
saying.
like, we gonna talk the industry now.
Nigga killed
kill
them
people
with the
on
prop
purpose.
gun. They thought it was a prop gun.
They
thought
kill
it
people
was a
on purpose
prop
in the
gun?
industry.
I mean, it was supposed to be a prop gun.
Yeah, it was
That's
a
tough.
But it was a real
Now, how did
gun.
something
The nigga
like that
smoked
happen?
them.
Prop
How
guns
did
is
something like that
crazy.
happen by incident?
Because movie sets is dangerous. That's my point.
So who loaded
That
it?
shit happened. I heard niggas down in the hood.
But
But they
that-
playing with a gun that thought that.
That's a
you
real
feel
gun.
me?
This supposed to be a prop.
Yeah.
Yeah, like niggas. I mean, true. So that shit ain't back no real.
My nigga, should have been no real
How did this happen? Like,
None of that shit.
What
But
the
as an
fuck is
actor,
going
though,
on?
like a lot of the shits, they like real. Like as we just
They grabbed
found
Ron
out in the
Blinken.
ASAP Rocky case for real. A lot of the prop guns like real guns.
Wow,
So it's like
well,
it's,
That use real ammo though.
it shouldn't have been a real gun. You know what I'm saying? Or it should have them blanks.
Use ammo. I mean,
It should have them blanks in there. That's what he thought. So he actually.
Man, I don't want nothing being shot at me. Blanks,
Oh,
none of
but
that. I
you
don't
gonna
give
have
a fuck, you feel me?
230-pound nigga charge at you and knock your whole body
He
out
gotta
of
win.
place.
He gotta win that.
He got
He gotta win that. Yeah, it's like everybody built different, you feel me? But that's the only thing, like, I get the risk, you know what I'm saying, that you're expressing, but like I think it's nothing better than. And granted, some people is doing it just for the money. You feel me? But yo,
Is the money, the amount of money?
a lot of niggas love that shit. You feel me? Like a lot of especially talking about football and boxing. These is things that was accessible to niggas when they was young. You feel me? So
what's the number that's worth
what we
your life?
gonna replace it with?
It up too much. Like it's like nigga said, generational wealth. Like niggas creating.
I mean, people die for nothing.
So that's what I'm saying.
So-
What's the number worth your life?
No.
What's the number? If
I
you
don't
had to
want.
put a number
Nigga
on it,
create generational wealth. Like
how much?
Niggas getting like 30 million to fight.
So 30 million for your life.
Oh yeah.
It's not a
Pay that ratio.
guarantee.
Hey, listen.
When you say
I'm doing what I'm doing for now. And I got Patrick Ewing these when I go to work.
Like let's
I know what I'm
say,
doing now.
let's say you getting an injury, right? You get injured and you can't walk no more, or you get an injury, you
Oh, for
can't
the
wipe
30?
your own ass no more. Like
30 million?
For the 30,
Alright,
for
so-
the 30 million you taking.
So what if you feel me? What if you go into
That's what you
your
gonna do with the 30 million?
Shit. I mean, look at
what if you
Whitney
go into your
Williams.
$50 an hour job
It's a lot better.
that's
to go
supposed
have
to
that
be
money.
safe and you get in an accident on the way there? Shit just gonna happen. You feel me? Every
That's
nigga don't
not
get injured,
unnecessary risk.
but regardless, whether it's necessary or not, the
Boxing
possibility
this
is
my
there.
point,
like an
though.
unnecessary risk. That's all I'm saying.
Is what I'm saying. People, niggas be cops for $50,000 a year. Niggas be firefighters for $60,000 a year. Niggas be security guards for $100 a night.
Unarmed.
You feel me?
120.
So
And then die
it's
for that
like it's 10,000 things I'm gonna get to before I worry about a nigga who made his own decision to box. If he's scared he about to not be able to wipe his ass no more, then he shouldn't have signed the contract.
But so, but you saying that is worth it. Like if you get
I'm
a
not-
certain amount of money,
I'm just saying I'm not turning on the TV caring. That's that nigga problem.
but we talking about you.
I'm not
So,
boxing. I'm
how
the
you-
nigga
how
watching.
you
But
feel-
let's say you was about to box.
How you
I-
feel
I'm
Not
about
a football player.
I did play football.
how you feel
so
about
with
a
a
pilot?
contract, let's say you had hit the big time, right? You got that contract, right? And you sign a contract, and the first season you out, you get hit by a guy about 2 of him,
Right.
right? Knock you.
Right.
You got to go through therapy now. You
Right.
got to. Well, this your first season out. You going
What
back?
else? What else was
You
I
going
gonna
back?
do in my life that I was gonna make $10 million in a year?
So your number is 10 million.
I'm saying nobody thinking about that. I'm saying you're the only person worried about it. You're the only person
I'm
worried
saying,
about it.
so if you couldn't wipe your ass no
what
more,
would
you
not
would be
like?
good with
So
10
would you not
million.
do it for 10 million?
No.
This sound good.
Why
So
you
what
want
would you do?
to
Hold
leave
on, let me ask you a question. What
me?
would you do for 10 million?
For me, 10 million don't matter. See,
No,
you
I'm
got
just saying, what would you do
But
for 10 million?
Listen.
So would you do it as long as it didn't hurt your body? That's what you saying?
Listen. To know me is to understand me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a person who needs a lot of money to live a good life. That's just how I rock. Seriously, that's just how I rock in my personal life. So, what that got to do with it, brother? Why we got to go there?
At the end of the day, y'all want money to survive.
I mean, but I don't need to take an unnecessary risk. But an unnecessary risk is I'm not, like, for example, baddies.
Everything is an unnecessary
But
risk.
listen, let's take, for example, the show Baddies. We all seen Baddies, right? You've seen some version of Baddies, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram. You know what I'm talking about, the show Baddies, right? You've seen the fights. You seen, Christian is and all that, right?
Fighting on that shit?
They get paid a good amount of money. Then they also get endorsement deals. Then they also get clout. Then they also get TikTok files. So that adds up to be good checks coming in. I would not do that show. I would not do it. And strictly because I'm not fighting no bitches all day long. Like, I'm just, because it's interesting
This
to me.
this where we getting lost. Everything in life is an unnecessary risk. It was raining hard.
Everything is a risk.
No,
everything is not an unnecessary risk.
Damn near everything is unnecessary risk. If it ain't life or death, then this shit is unnecessary. When I got in the car here, it was raining hard as shit. I took a risk.
Would you be a trash man? Would you do trash? Would you take trash?
I would do whatever I had to do to get some money.
So that's right. You taking a risk because you have to do what you got to do to get money. But you're taking an unnecessary risk when you voluntarily sign up to put yourself. You really putting your life on the line. Just asking
getting
you
money,
have seen it.
getting money not an
That's the only
unnecessary risk
problem,
though.
right? That's the only problem. If you don't cause body harm, physical bodily harm, right? Like that's the only thing you
or
worried
harm
about,
to
right?
you in self, like yourself, like
I don't
your
think providing
mind,
for your family is an unnecessary risk.
But doing okay, we talked about the garbage man, right? And we talked about the boxer, correct? Why can't you be okay with being the garbage man? Why do you have to go?
I don't think it's inherently
You know why?
more risk, more
You know why?
dangerous.
I would argue that
Cause I'm
mentally,
really,
huh?
you know why? Cause you know why? Cause I'm really, really good with my hands, and I knock people out, and people want to pay me to see me knock people out. That's why people actually want to pay to see me knock people out, and I can make a living for my family doing that, a good living. Like I can move my family. We don't have to just make it. We don't have to just, you know what I'm saying? They can eat whatever they want. They can have whatever they want just by me knocking people out. Now, all right, I'm human. So I'm not saying I'm the biggest and baddest person on the world. I may run up to somebody that could possibly knock me out. But you know what? I've been knocking so many people out. I've been generating so much money. It's worth the risk.
So what's your number then?
It's not about the number.
It's not
What
about
is
a
about
number.
then? That's what I'm trying to understand. Listen,
No,
it's
you saying it because
me, okay.
Because no, let me tell you why it's not about that. Because these same people get into that ring when the number is $5 and when it's $50 million. It's not about that. It's about what I'm good at, what I can do, and I'm gonna show off my skills.
Some people
But
like
them
doing
same
that
people
shit.
getting the ring at $5 because they anticipating one day getting the $50 million. So
But
right
what-
now they under. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is,
It's
getting
about
up,
what you're
me
good
getting
at.
up and going out to be a school teacher or work at a desk or have a right. We all agree.
But I may
We
not be a
agree-
good school teacher.
We agree.
So why
that
am I
you
being
have
a
to
school
do
teacher
something.
if I'm not
Listen,
gonna actually
we
teach the
agree
kids?
that you have to do something in order to earn a living. Like you have to take some sort of risk. But here's the difference in taking a risk and taking an unnecessary risk. Because when you go out and you do something that you know, like you said you the big you know you good at knocking niggas out, but it might come up a day where you might get knocked out. Now let's say the nigga who knocked you out, he don't just knock you out. Or he knock you out, then somebody later on down the line, you get knocked again, and this starts to add up. So you having headaches all of a sudden out of nowhere. You go to the doctor like, oh yeah, you got a tumor in the back of your head.
Right.
Hold on.
But you
yo.
know what? You know
From
what?
you getting hit.
Yo,
Right. But look, check this out.
Have y'all even
damn.
looked up sports injuries? Like, have you looked up?
Yeah, but check this out. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot better to deal with. Especially on your especially on your family, when they ain't got to worry about who gonna pay them bills. You feel me?
I worked at
Can I-
Walmart. My
let me-
boss didn't have to worry
I
about
personally
who paid the
think
bill.
being
No,
a
what I'm
school
talking
teacher
about when you
dangerous as shit.
if you in that situation,
Same, yo.
somebody gotta pay for somebody gotta pay for
Yeah,
that.
yo,
The
goddamn,
bills still
my
gotta
nigga.
get paid. Things still gotta get taken care of. It's bad. That's why they get paid so much, because they take that big risk. So if anything happens to them, they still able to take care of their family. That's the reason it's such a high number, because they are putting their body in harm. They could die. You get what I'm saying? But so somebody still need to take care of this family.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, just for me, that was the original thing we was talking
Yeah,
about.
we got you.
and that's
I'm
what,
not into boxing, but
that's what that come down to. You feel me? That's your perspective. You feel me? And I think that necessary and unnecessary can be individual thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So.
that's personal perception.
Yeah, so it may not even be an unnecessary risk. They might not the whatever they get from what they doing might feel greater than whatever possibility, you know what I mean, of risk. And I guess what you saying, you feel me? The risk might be beneficial. It might be. I'd rather risk this happening than being out here and not being able to do for. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about what you perceive to be necessary and not. You feel me? But good talk. So can I ask you this? Have you seen the recent release with Glow as, I guess, the first model for the Rihanna line.
Oh yeah, I saw that. The little flower bikini thing she had on.
Yeah, she had a couple different things on. Hey yo, Glow really. How you
Glowed
feel?
up.
How you feel about you know, her being the first person I guess Rihanna used, and how you feel about like Glow as a whole?
She's not on the first. She like Rihanna always features up and coming influencers and artists in her as a Fenty ambassador. But I don't know. Glow's an industry plant, like Sexy Red. I mean, Sexy. What is her name?
Sexy Red.
Yeah, Sexy Red. You know, she an industry plant. Her time will be up soon, like the baby and all the ones before her, Little Baby and.
Why you say she an industry?
An industry plant. So the word on the street is supposedly she worked that little chicken joint that what's that nigga Dolph eats at or owned or something like that. She was working at the chicken joint, and supposedly she sold Dolph out to Gotti, and that's how she got a record deal. That's the word on the street. But the thing, but I'm just saying, like when that type of like we know Yo Gotti is an industry plant. We know Dolph was, you know, it's an industry thing, you know. Rihanna's industry, so she gonna look out for.
What's your definition of an industry plant?
A person that's selected, usually out of the ghetto, out of a poverty setting, selected or picked out to influence the masses into, you know, with the sex and the drugs and the typical thing to get money, fuck bitches,
Do you
or fuck
listen
niggas.
to Glorilla?
I mean, I'd listen to her for entertainment purposes, but I don't really
So like you never listen to like her albums?
I wouldn't say I listened to a whole album, but I've heard a couple songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and I get you asking that because it's like if you just look at the hits, you feel me. I could see why you say that, but to me, it's kind of like it's almost unfair though because like. Why couldn't I just make hits and people fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? But I think that the connection people get, it go beyond like them songs that we just hear on the mainstream. Because when you listen to our content, you feel me? Like it's personable music, and I think that's why like people is like responding to her the way they are. Because I get a sense of genuine. You know what I mean? This from her just watching her development. You feel me?
It's not about the artist. Artist can be genuine, but she's in the machine. The industry
you
is a
said
machine.
Sexy Red earlier. I agree with you. She might be a plant for her, cause her music bullshit. But yeah, she big as shit every year.
I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be in a club where a cookout somewhere,
her music bullshit.
Sexy gets the bitch turned. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Sexy gets the bitch
See,
turned.
that's what like
music.
So
As far
you
as
feel
beat,
me?
no,
Like
but
nah.
she can actually sound
Right,
good on
yeah.
the beat. Sexy
It's
Red,
not-
she just talking about
listen, the
sexy
industry
shit. She
makes
talking about
the
fucking
artist.
and all that shit. Like,
The industry gonna make you popping. It doesn't matter. Their deal is to sell records.
yeah,
put it in
that's
And
charts.
they-
it's
that's
like-
they supposed to do that,
That's
though.
make an industry plant though. They gonna push the bullshit, good or bad or whatever.
That's the purpose of the industry, though. I don't understand why people like, you know what I'm saying, like, what? That's their job, to find the artist and push them.
And it's
But
like,
You know
when
what
are
I'm
you gonna
saying?
hold the consumer? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
at
got a
fault?
choice what they want
You
to,
know what I
like,
mean? You want to say that
indulge
Sexy
in.
Red is she's put up here. No, they just looking at what all the girls are putting up on their feed and they shaking their ass to you for real. So yes, we're gonna keep marketing this because this is what we see on the feed.
But it's always at the detriment of the artist, and this has been back since the '90s, since groups like TLC and different artists, Mace and stuff like that. They give you this
So you think
contract.
they telling
promise
Sexy
you all
Red what
this
to
and that. They promise you this, and they have you out on all these different shows, and then a couple years later, you know, you doing some unquestionable things, you know, with elites. And I mean, that's just how it goes. They use them and then they get rid of them. Then they if they don't wind up crazy, they wind up dead. Like it's not I was just watching a video the other day on the 27 Club. You heard of the 27 Club? Mm-hmm. It's a group of artists who died at the age of 27. It's artists going all the way back to Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know, dying because they want and anybody who wants their royalties, Prince, Michael Jackson, anybody who wants royalties today instantly die. Instantly wind up or crazy. That's a machine. They using them and spitting them out. They not you may be excited about your art. You may think you have something different or have something new to say, but they see you as a number. And they don't protect the artists. They don't protect their interests. They don't protect the families. If you die, your money could go there. I mean, well, we heard about the shit with Biggie mom. You heard about that recently, right?
She passed away.
Yeah, but the Biggie's estate was worth $60 million.
Mm-hmm.
She flipped it to $160 million, but she made sure that all the money went back to Biggie's kids when she died. So she did it the right way. She was able to have complete control over her son's estate and flip it and give it to the children. But a lot of others, they die, and that money goes back to where? The system. $1 million insurance policies on all these rappers. You get what I'm trying to say? It's a machine. They're using you, and Glow is just another part, a cog in the wheel. That's
I'm
all
just
I'm
saying though, like, I feel you on that.
At some point, you had to be like a willing participant, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
For the money.
Like,
Because they
who not a
want the
cog
money.
in the wheel? Like,
They want the money.
yeah, like that sound like any job.
They want the money.
so what, everybody a cog in the wheel?
No, they're not.
Who ain't? Because that's what I don't be getting.
I'm not gonna get
I'm just
too
saying,
deep on all
everybody
that
working
right
for
now.
somebody.
What you talking about?
I'm not gonna get that deep because it is a lot of people, you know, under the radar that are freedom fighters that are not in this. But
What
that's
are you
another
talking about? We
conversation.
talking about
Hey, that's
rap.
why I said I'm not gonna go that
Hell,
deep.
freedom fighter.
I'm not gonna go that deep. That's why I said that.
Girl.
I'm not gonna take it that
Yeah.
deep. I'm just saying there are people who are disconnected from the system every day, but we're not gonna take it there.
Man.
But yeah, like they use and the young ones, they get them, they take them out the hood. They blind them with the money, the checks, the cars, the you know, same as
What I'ma
boxing,
say-
same as
what-
anything
what I'ma
else, same
say,
as
though,
football.
They whatever they did, they fucking did that motherfucking thing with this shoot for real with Glorilla. That's what I can say though.
Yeah, she look
They
good.
motherfucking
Her body
did
look
that
good
thing.
shit.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm gonna give them some props on that. You feel me? Cause you tearing them the fuck down right now.
Well, how
you
she
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
influence you if she don't look good?
I
If
don't
she
want
don't
her
got
to
the
influence me. I just want her to look good and keep living
money,
her
she gonna
life.
influence your daughters and your nieces though.
Yo, she maybe or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? It's about my parenting.
That's
you feel
life,
me? You don't know.
though.
You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
influeed by something.
That's true. I agree with that. It is about your parenting.
You
right
get
about
what I
that.
mean? So
agree.
it's like, yo, I ain't worried about all that. You feel me? All I see is a young black woman for real out here living her life, like following her damn dreams, doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting to like all the logistics of what she got and what she don't got and what she work, all that. She look like she having a ball. And from when I seen her where she came from when she did that first little song and where she is right now, I'm proud of her.
She a star.
You know what I'm saying? Like on some for real shit. That's all I mean. But I feel you. Like, yeah, they do all that shit, you know what I mean, and all that. But yo, I'm proud of Shorty for real.
That's admirable. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody want to get out the hood, right?
Everybody want
Everybody wanna
to
get
live better. You know what I'm saying?
Go
At the
look at that
least.
first video, then go look at her now.
I just watched it the other day. When she had that
She
song,
got
when
her
was
girl
getting
fixed. I
head
knew
or
she was about her
something about
business.
getting head. I just watched the song her the other day.
What was it?
Something about her getting head or something. Something when she was in the car. I can't think. I was just watching it up there. She still had the braces in her mouth. It was like real old. I fuck
shit.
with a lot. Listen, I'm not here to tear down no female. That's not my. That's not how I get down. I'm just saying. I don't have nothing against Glow.
You talking
but
about the
she's
industry.
Just another entertainer.
Yeah.
Like, she's just another entertainer. Like,
That's a profession, though. That's my only thing. Like, I get what you're saying, right? But like I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started rapping because I like rapping. You know what I'm saying? If you make it to the point where you in the real business,
Or you can do it as work.
it is about how you fall into the machine, and hopefully you fall into the machine on the high end. You feel me? And you become. You was doing music anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
supposed to go to a Diddy party.
That's some whole other shit that I can't really speak for. You feel
Every
me?
time they talk about them shits, you got the option to leave.
But that can't be the answer for
Then
everything,
you're
though.
done. If you leave the party, you're done. Your money, your contract.
But that don't mean you still can't rap, as it's a bunch of people who still out here doing that for a living.
What's the point?
You just can't go to that net. What you mean? What's the point? It's to do it to support your family, to do it for a living, to do what I love for a living.
You're not getting that. You say no to the. This is why I'm
I don't understand what's wrong with getting up every day and doing what you love to do and getting paid for it. I don't understand what's wrong with that. What you mean?
That's what you. I don't have nothing against the artist. That's what you. It's nothing wrong with having a dream and want to promote your shit. I'm on that too. Like I'm on promoting my shit right now. That's why I got the shit set up like this. I'm on promoting.
So how far are you putting
But
on
here's
going?
the thing. When we talking about the industry and the globe, these are a bunch of white men making way more money than the black people they using to do it. I'm not going to stand with something like that because if you're an artist, then do it independently. But if you go into the machine, after the art, you might be like rapping and making a couple. After you make a certain level, they start asking you to do other things. Matter of fact, they start demanding it. And if you don't, you come up missing. We all seen it happen time and time again. So all I'm saying is when it comes to rappers and Glow or Baby or whoever, okay, they another entertainer. They part of the machine. Okay. That's just like you saying, yo, did you see take the trash out, or did you see the DoorDash driver? I don't care. Like they do their job. They good at doing their job. Congratulations. And that's all I'm saying. I don't have no hate to them, but the machine is not for the benefit, especially not for us. Everybody in this room is brown. Everybody in this room got brown kids. Am I right? So if you're thinking about something, my daughter can draw her motherfucking ass off. She's not going nowhere near the industry. My daughter is 13. She can draw her I'm talking like professional editor, like right now. She can draw her ass off. She's not accepting no deals from the industry. Because as a parent, my job is to warn her and give her the information she needs to keep her from being a slave. We trying to unslave. We trying to break the shackles, right? So why is we clapping for somebody who's just another cog in the wheel?
So you telling me
perpetuating the system?
You saying that?
Don't get me started, bro. Let me chill.
I'm about to get you started for real. You saying that your kid can't do nothing in her adult life in art?
Yeah, she can. She can have a good life. She can. Well, my daughter can make
do
the
nothing
decisions
in
that
art.
she want to make. I'm not going to yay or nay her. But what I'm trying to do is to get her to do her thing independently. She can put herself. We had this thing called social media now, where you don't have to be signed to no contract. You don't have to be signed to no label. You can independently promote yourself now using exactly what I'm doing right now.
So you think everybody that's signed to a deal is a industry plant?
Everybody that signs a contract has a contract.
Or
we don't know what's in that contract.
Or you think you're not signed into no contract on that social media?
We're not saying that you're not signed into contract.
These same white people that you talking about?
But this is the thing. With the contracts and
You
stuff.
literally signed into a contract.
But this is the thing. When you're using social media, you are signing a contract. I'm not going to lie.
Because you can't just do what you want to do on there.
But here's
you can't
the thing.
just say what you want to say on there.
If somebody comes to
you
me
can't
and say,
just...
hey, you're making videos on TikTok. Now, we want you to go do A, B, and C because you using TikTok. I'm going to say, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm not going to use TikTok no more. But if you are signed to a label, you signed to a contract with these are the top earners of they're like puppets to white powerful men. So if you tell them no, that's you erased. That's you done. That's you, your family.
That's not true. People are not just getting killed and off like that. Well, what are you talking about?
So you're saying nobody's getting... You're saying...
Cite your sources, please.
You're telling me that you haven't noticed the amounts of death, especially the young rappers that's been happening. You're telling me that you're oblivious to that? Are you for real?
So let me ask you something real quick. So you're trying to get something like that. Okay. So you're trying to get your thing off, right?
Right. No. Oh, this?
Yeah, you're trying to get your thing going on, right? Whatever that may be. And you get successful with it. Your following goes up and everything like that to the point where you about like at 500K. And then it continues to grow more. You at like 7K and things like that. And somebody sees you doing your thing and your numbers growing. And they want to do something with you. And they offer a contract.
what would you do then? And it's like a good contract. It's something that even like you surprised at. And it's one of them good contracts. Nothing crazy, nothing shisty. They offer it to you to want to do some business with you because they see your platform growing. What do you do in a sense? Do you just shut it down and say no because you ain't fucking with contracts or nothing like that? Or would you say, you know what, this is like the best contract I've ever seen in my life? You even have a lawyer read over it.
Okay. Real quick. Check it, right? I'm going to bring you back to when you had said whatever that is. Not saying that you said it to mean anything by it, but just saying you doing whatever that is you doing. What I'm doing is centered around holistic healing. What I'm doing is centered around chakras. And I know how men feel about that, so I know y'all can roll your eyes and
I'm listening.
Okay.
We listen. We don't judge.
Okay, I like that. Okay, I can work with that. So, mine is centered around empowering oneself, empowering your mind, freeing yourself from things like the industry. That's what my whole now. There is a small segment of what I do that's popping off more than the other. Because I'm also like into astrology and tarot reading, like stuff. Not no witch, not like that. But what happens to be popping for me right now, a little more than the rest, is my fashion. My fashion shit is taking the lead for some odd reason. So let's just say I do, like somebody like, oh, I like the way you put them fits together. I need you to style me. I'm finna go on tour. I'm finna go meet some people. I'm finna go have an interview. Can you style me, right? They want to pay me X amount. At that point, I'm able to negotiate my own terms. You're not going to negotiate my terms for me. You're not going to give me documentation and say, all right, bam, we're going to pay you this, sign here. No. I'm going to draw up paperwork. And you're going to meet me on my terms, or we're not going to do business.
That's cool. So you would do business with a contract on your terms is what you're saying.
If I write the contract, I know exactly what's in it. I know verbatim what's in the contract. These artists, they're signing contracts. And I only group that I can think of right now to really pinpoint, I know it's an old group, but I'm going back to the story of TLC because everybody knows that story, right? Everybody knows what happened to TLC with their royalties and checks and stuff. So this is what I'm saying. These artists are signing contracts and we all heard about the 460 or 360 deals. We all heard about the Trump shit that they do with these deals. And not only that, the insurance policies that are hitting in these contracts. $1 million insurance policy on your head by the record label. Because they going to get their money out you dead or alive.
I mean, but it's a business though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you give a motherfucker $1 million, why not having $1 million insurance policy? You know what I'm saying?
If he's shooting up doing a video in the hood.
And that's another thing too. Like the with this music, like a lot of the shit, I feel like we see like people really getting killed. I mean, and it's exceptions to it, of course, but this is what niggas talking about. This is what they was doing before they got popping, and they got popping because in that area, it's somebody who knew what the fuck they was talking about, and they was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but that's just that. This my biggest thing with that whole conversation and shit. I just feel like we be putting like this cap on black people. You feel me? And it be like frustrating to me. That's why I don't really be having too much to say. Cause like I can't tell you like you wrong, you feel me? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like the shit be hurting my feelings because it's like, do white people go through this? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you a black entertainer and you were successful, you are some kind of pimp to the system. Not cause you was talented, not cause your craft really. Everybody that's like truly successful as a black person, like we just be talking about what they had to do. Like nobody, it's like, so who did it right? Who should we look at? What should we believe in? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not like speaking for the sacrifices these people may or may not have took, you feel me? Because again, I don't know. But his story might inspire somebody else to try to be great. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's like, I feel like it's a cap. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I hear what you're saying as far as like negotiating your terms. Like everybody don't get that opportunity to negotiate on their terms. You feel me? And yeah, yo, sometimes I feel like, again, we just talking about risk. You feel me? People like the opportunity to change their lives right now. You feel me? Like, it's a hell of an opportunity. You feel me? So like, I don't feel like, you know, people go into it feeling like, I don't think that's what niggas' heads be at. Now we can educate so that niggas looking out for shit like that. You feel me?
I don't think Kendrick went into the game when he was thanking Drake in the beginning. I don't think he went into it thinking, and even though we know Kendrick to be a righteous type conscious rapper, right? But when he went into it, I think he truly wholeheartedly was happy to be there. Like, I got this contract. I got all this is going on. My man Drake done hooked me up, the best guy in the world, blah, blah, blah. And then I think somewhere now, this is just my opinion, I'm just throwing it out there. I think somewhere along the line, Kendrick started to see certain shit. He started to see behind the curtain and started to see Drake for the grooming that he really is. You know what I'm saying? Drake and Gotti and Puffy and Jay, and they are groomers. What their job is so they've done their time. So now their job is to go out and recruit other motherfuckers, enticing them. They did a story on this on when Gotti had signed what's his name, Black Youngster, I think it's Black Youngster. They did a story on that. So they showed you how Gotti goes out into the hood. They purposely go out into the hood. They don't go out into the suburbs. They don't go out to white people neighborhood. They purposely go to places like Perkins, McCullough Homes, go in places like that, find the lowest they can, and say, look, we gonna give you all this money. Sign them up, because what you gonna do? You starving. We know how McCullough and Perkins Home get. They starving. So of course they want to take that deal. They not reading no contract if they can read it all. This is what they counting on. But back to what I'm saying about Kendrick and Drake. This is what happened to Kendrick. But after a while, I think Kendrick started to see Drake and what was really happening, what's really going on, and I believe that is the basis for the beef. So I'm just bringing Kendrick and all this just to give you an example to say, like, of course when you're an artist, you hungry. You ain't trying to go hurt nobody. You trying to feed your kids, feed your belly, do what you got to do. But there are motherfuckers who are looking at to take from you. I'm saying they looking to take. They looking to use you up and toss you out. That's just the name of the game. That's how the game works. Everybody do that, even in the poor, even in the ghetto. Niggas finessing. You trying to get up over the next motherfucker. That's just the name of the game.
That's at work. That's at your office job.
Even at
That's
your office
everywhere.
job. Yeah,
That's people,
I agree.
man. That's in every profession.
That machine, and at least if you want to go out here and do some shit, do it for you. Like, if I was going to be a hoe, right? I'm not going to never have no fucking pimp, bro. The fuck? I'm going to pimp my own pussy out and get all the rest.
Everybody not you.
I'm just saying, do that
ain't-
make sense, though?
Hey, yo, some
feel
hoes
you.
need pimps.
Why do a hoe need a pimp?
No,
can't
see,
manage that pussy
you
properly.
are.
There you go. There you go.
So you can manage my pussy better than me?
It's high risk.
You can manage my
That's a
pussy
real
better than
question.
me? Yes, is that a real question?
You can't protect
Yeah.
that shit.
How many women got broke baby daddies? I rest my case.
That's not a hoe mentality.
No, I mean
We
she
talking about a hoe,
mismanaged.
though.
She did not make a good decision with her vagina. She didn't.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, how many niggas got fucking
We ain't talking about niggas. We talking about what are we talking about?
It's the OnlyFans bitches, yo. Like, niggas do be managing what bitches do with their pussy for.
I mean, niggas do that because women allow them to. But I'm saying
For a
it does
reason.
not make sense for a woman to allow a nigga to manage her pussy. Like, I don't get that.
Bringing more money.
How's it bringing more money? Nobody
bad
going to do.
decisions.
Nobody going to do what needs to
Hey,
be done like me.
just
I know how
because
to
she
sell
got
that
the
shit.
pussy,
If I was, I'm saying, you know.
just because she got the pussy don't mean she know how to conduct business.
It's like an agent.
You feel what I'm saying?
Bro.
So you can
Manager.
if you can do both, then do both.
So you mean to tell me you selling something?
She
and
could
you don't
be-
know how to do business.
She could be.
So you put
Yeah.
your faith
Because some
that's where
people,
go wrong
that's
in
all
life.
they have.
That's what
That's
people go wrong
all
in
they
life.
have.
That's crazy.
You're not
All
selling
he
your
has
pussy
is
because
their pussy.
if you
That's
was an
it.
excellent businesswoman, you wouldn't sell your pussy. You sell something else.
All you
selling
have
your
is pussy.
because you don't have anything else.
That's it.
Okay, but
So
even
you need
if
somebody to
let's say you
manage
don't have
if you was a
anything,
good
let's
pussy.
say-
If you was a
let's
good
say you
businesswoman,
want-
you would sell wigs.
No, because
and keep your
no.
pussy.
For first of all, you have to have inventory. You have to go to see brokers. You have to have money to sell wigs.
You would know how I get
Money
money.
to get hair,
Okay,
to
a
get
small
buyers.
hoe would have sold her pussy
Listen,
twice and
listen,
flipped that pussy money
Listen,
for a lace.
You don't know the circumstances. We're not even gonna sit here and act like we know
We
the
talking about
circumstances
good
of why
business
somebody
people.
is selling their pussy. That's not even the point.
I'm
Because you don't
talking
know what
about
the
business.
Can I ask you-
circumstances could be. That,
can
but
I
we,
ask
what
you
we're
a
saying
question?
is, yeah.
I want, it's like, some people is meant to be bosses, and some people is meant to be employees.
The bosses own the shit that the employees is working on, though. Not you, not the employees bring their own work to the building.
Just because you can do the job don't mean you can run the business.
Let me ask you this.
Just because you can do the job don't mean you can run the
example.
business.
I got the
But
perfect
it's
example.
your shit. Why
I got
would you
the perfect
ever put your
example.
shit in somebody else's hands?
All right, let me ask you this. Did y'all just see the little situation that came up? Hold on, let me. Y'all just seen the situation that came up with the 18-year-old hairdresser and the little 15-year-old chick that tried to run out on her?
Yeah,
Nobody seen that?
she dragged her back in the house.
All right, yeah, it was a stylist. She 18. She got her own salon. Somebody tried to run out on it. She dragged Shorty out, and now people are arguing like, was she right to do it or wrong to do it? It's women that know how to do hair, but they can't run a salon because they not business people. They just know how to do hair. They can't run a whole salon. They can't budget the fucking checkbook. They can't pay all the bills. They can't make sure all the bitches is paying their booth rent. They just know how to put a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
Installing.
Yeah. They just know how to do a flip over.
And we just saying it's all
Because
different
when
types
you
of people.
run a
You talking about
salon,
one type of
you are
person.
not responsible for just what you're doing. You're not responsible for your product. If you're running
Okay.
a salon, you have to upkeep with everything, bookkeeping, counting,
I don't
all
want you to know
kinds
how
of
to
stuff.
do
You
that.
can have your own suite. It may not even be a salon. You can have your own suite like in Cilantro where it's just your suite. Some people can't run a suite. They need to just work in the salon, pay their booth rent, and not work
You
on it.
trying to tell me somebody got their own suite where they working solo and they got somebody else somewhere
What I'm
else
saying is
telling
everybody
them
don't
when to
know
open,
how-
when to close?
I'm saying everybody don't know how to run a business. If everybody knew how to run a business, everybody would run businesses. Nobody would work for anybody. Everybody can't run a business. What makes you think everybody just came out the womb business minded? That's ridiculous. Everybody can't run a business. Some
Oh, I
people just
understand
know how
that
to do
because
work.
I've had niggas sell me weed and give me my own money back in change. So I know motherfuckers can't run businesses and can't count and illiterate and all kinds of
Exactly.
shit. But we're not talking about just whatever. My original statement was, if I was a hoe, I would not have a pimp
Man,
because
listen.
I would not let somebody else sell my work, my product. Like that doesn't make
You don't
sense.
think it's bitches that can't count and give you the change back like the same way that nigga that can't sell the grass?
You probably shouldn't be out here. You can't.
I'm saying though, that's
shit
why
like
he
that.
ain't another nigga though. I guess other bitches that
Make
can't,
sure you
that's
get the
stupid,
money.
Just like the niggas,
Make
right?
sure, you know what I'm saying?
There's pimps everywhere. It's pimps all over the world.
What the
But
fuck?
why would you have
Every
a
single
pimp?
state.
So you'll say you was selling your dick. Let's say you just decided to be a porn like Mr. Black or
you
what's
gotta
the
be
nigga with the
stupid,
gun
though. You
on
gotta
the,
be-
you know
you
what I'm
gotta-
talking, Mr. Mark is
You know
somebody.
you got
Let's say you decide to sell that dick on you, but you're a porn star. Matter of fact, OnlyFans, because I know a lot of niggas that do the OnlyFans and they be making bread. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy, he get paid like $1,500 a video. Seriously, so niggas do shit like that too. Let's not say it's like it's limited to females. Niggas be hoeing too. You know what I'm saying? And they be turning tricks with other men and all kinds of shit. Niggas do everything. Everybody does the same. So we're not gonna pretend like this is a female thing. But if you was to say you was on OnlyFans or you decide to be Miss Marcus, do a porno, they gonna give you whatever money or whatever. You trying to tell me that you would let a female boss you or tell you when to show up, or another nigga tell you what time you gonna show up, what time you gonna, how much you gonna get paid, what you gonna do, how many hours you gonna work, how many scenes you gonna do, how much nut you gotta produce.
If I was bad at that shit,
Definitely not a nigga.
If you
I might. Maybe a woman could be my pimp, but definitely not a nigga.
All right, so like, say a nigga. So let's say a nigga was doing OnlyFans. You feel me? But he got a girl. You know what I'm saying? So he is getting that 2,500, 1,500, whatever. Boom, boom. What's wrong with his girl managing which bread he go get?
But is she your boss? She's telling you what time
Just
you gotta
like
get
the
up.
boss.
No, not just like.
That's like the boss.
Okay,
No,
let's
she
define
telling
the
when
boss. Let's
when
define
you
the
can
boss.
work, when you can't work, who you can work with, and who you can't
Right.
work with.
So for example, let's say Big Tina.
Cause all the money coming and all the money coming back to the crib. And we all paying. It's going to the bills.
Everybody got a role to
going to
play.
her wardrobe and to
Okay,
her.
check it.
You just
Now,
like
let's say
pimps.
you
You
got-
feel me?
Let's say your homegirl get her nails done, right? And you done came in there a couple times to drop your girl, pick up, bring something, whatever, while she get her nails, right? And it's a chick in there, big titty Tina. Everybody call it, say big titty. Let's just say she got some big, nice, big titty. Like, yeah, you know,
Alright,
big
wait.
titty Tina, right?
Okay.
And
Alright.
big titty Tina found out that you slinging dick, okay? But only on OnlyFans and it's professional, like, right?
Okay.
So big Tina, she comes and say, look, I just got my intern, my check, whatever.
Right.
I got 5,000, right? Couple back shots, hour or so, boom, that money's yours. You want it. You like, huh, that's nothing. Listen, call my office, this is my card, book an appointment. So you get back to the house, your wife is like, I get my nails done with her. No, you're not fucking her. I tell her you don't want that money. You like, baby,
All
we
money
doing,
ain't
wait
good
a minute.
money.
You like, baby, we doing this. This is what we doing. If she's your boss, you gonna do what the fuck she said. So
All
she
money
say
ain't good
no.
money. All money ain't good money.
Now, what?
I think that.
I think,
First of all, I think that's a horrible example.
Horrible example.
Wait a minute,
But I'm just saying.
that
You feel
is
me?
horrible to say.
Horrible
How is
example.
that a horrible
Big
example?
titty Tina.
Because we talking about.
is the one who the boss.
That's how it works. That's your
Man,
shit.
he-
When
okay,
you
listen,
find out
listen,
you ain't
bad
bitch,
example.
you trying to
Okay,
tell me
time out. This is my point though. Regardless, it could be any profession. We don't have to just. It don't have to just be selling pussy. That's why I gave the hairdresser example. Everybody, I'm not understanding why you don't understand that everybody can't run a business. You know how many motherfuckers is dumb? Go outside. Look how many stupid niggas is here. Why do you think these motherfuckers can run the
let me
business?
just know.
Well,
Hey,
okay.
yo.
If we take
Who's our
out
president?
take out the
Who's our president?
Trump. Trump's very smart though. But anyway, we're not gonna get into
That
that.
nigga got hella better.
We're not gonna get into
Who you
that.
think
But
voted
listen,
for him though? That's
he's
what
the
I'm saying.
ultimate finesse. Trump is
Who you
the
think
ultimate
voted
finesse,
for him?
but we're not gonna get into that.
They
But
want a bunch of
anyway,
smart people.
what I'm saying
smart
is, let's
nigga
take out
voted
the
for
pussy part and all that.
They voted for this
It's
nigga.
your
Yo,
product.
business people.
Then people go
Niggas
to
with
business
more
for
money
themselves
voted
all
for
the
him.
time. I don't understand why
it's
you
not
don't.
about product.
Dumbass
It's
white
about
That's
people in the
exactly
middle
what
part
I
of
was
the
talking
country.
about. Because
But you still have to run a
That's the
business.
I
They got
said
it.
if
Yo.
I was selling my product, we're
I
not gonna
can't
say
talk to
product.
Carl, Sean.
Say if I had a product
Right,
and it
that's
was
you.
my product,
That's you.
why would I allow someone else to come in and boss me
That's-
and manage my
That's
product?
you. It's
Yeah.
a lot of other motherfuckers out here that is trying to do something. And
This
they can't.
the
Everybody
same
not a
thing
business
with
owner.
the last two conversations for real. Like you are speaking from like where you stand with it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody not gonna think that way. You feel me? So it's like,
Not even think had the ability.
but that's the whole you. I'm glad you said. Caught me up. Like you feel like you can manage your product. You know what I'm saying? So of course you're gonna manage your product. You know what I mean? But it's people, whether we talking about pussy or a nigga who started making these shirts, where whatever the case may be, where it's like, all right, I can do this, but the business aspect of it, I really don't know that. So it'd be beneficial to have somebody in place to conduct the business so I can just make the product. It's a relationship, you feel me?
And this is why I said
That don't
let's define what the word boss means. Because I could easily say, okay, I'm going to hire some security. Okay, I'm going to hire an accountant. Okay, we're in a relationship, like you just said. We're in a partnership. That's not a boss. I'm saying a pimp is when that lady comes home with her money or whatever, he snatches it out her hand and he gives her back what he thinks. When you work your hours and stuff at your job, you make whatever amount of money. Your boss goes in your check, or the government goes in, who's everybody's boss, goes in the check, takes out, and then they give you what they want you to have. That's why I said define boss. Now, if you saying, oh, we're going into a partnership, or I'm going to work with this person and stuff, that's different. I'm saying, me personally, and this is for me personally, I'm not going to have no pimp because nobody's going to manage my product or have my interest, my best interest in mind, like me. So I'm going to be in control. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to let anybody else be in control of that.
If you managing your own product, and you coming home with $60 a day, you feel me? If you got somebody else managing your product and you leaving out with $120, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean it's an automatic loss.
Bruh, teach me. Come on, I'm gonna work with you. I tell you what, I'm gonna pay you $10 a week. You want to work? We're gonna work together. You gonna help me? We gonna negotiate. Where it's a partnership.
You can't imply your entrepreneurial mind state on everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, it's some people where that's just, I get for you. You feel me? Like, nah, no pimp. But some motherfuckers need pimps, or they
don't. Like, and I'm not saying this like in a crazy way. I'm saying this like in a positive way for you. You would have to be the dumbest person for everybody else to, you know what I'm saying? You smarter than some people. So some people not going to be able to do what you do. Unless you the dumbest person, then everybody can run a business. But you smarter than some niggas.
Yeah.
So some niggas not going to be able to do what you do. Unless you know what I'm saying?
I like you smarter than niggas smart.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless everybody was smarter than you,
whatever works,
then everybody could run a business, but everybody not smart as you. So it's hella people that's not thinking like how you thinking.
So you think some people need, like he said?
No, I know some niggas is dumb. You know some niggas is dumb too.
Definitely.
Okay.
You don't know some niggas that's dumb?
I mean, unfortunately.
You think they could run a business?
No.
Then what are we talking about? That's my point. That's the point I was trying to make 20 minutes ago. There's some dumb niggas that can't run their business and they got to rely on somebody else.
9 times out of 10 not selling their own product or working with their own product. 9 times out of 10.
I mean, all you gotta do is come up on the list. You can get some product. You feel me?
Product gonna sell
itself. A lot of people die for messing up product all the time. So
that's a whole different. Now we on to another conversation. Yeah.
Which is why, but like that's a thing though. So you as a drug dealer now, you want to hire workers because you're not gonna sell your own product, right? So you want to hire workers, but you are the boss. You now we defining the boss role. Now your workers gotta answer to who? You, right?
You seen Paid in Full?
But okay, before you go there, because I know you're going. Yes, I say Paid for. I know you about to go. But let's just say, listen. Let's just say you get entrepreneurial spirit and you decide to have your man flip you a brick. Like, I mean, you know, what's the terminology? What is it? I can't.
Front.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. A brick or whatever. So you get on your feet. You know what I'm saying? If you mess that money up, are you good with your man, or is your man gonna come down on you? Because if you good by yourself, then y'all have a partnership. But if he come down on you, then he's your boss until you pay him back his money. That's defining a boss role. You see what I'm trying to say? Now you selling your own product. You got product. You want to get out there and sell your own product? No.
Everybody's not a boss. It's only 10% bosses and 90% is the workers.
But all I'm saying, and this is just how we start. I'm just going back to how we started off. I'm just saying, for me, I was always speaking for me. I was just.
But you said why would, and we trying to tell you why.
Because that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why somebody would do that. Even with you saying what you're saying, I hear your point of view. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Why doesn't it make sense when you already
Because
said
who's
that
gonna
you
have my
understand
best
niggas is
interest
dumb?
in mind but
But
me?
you already said you know niggas that don't have the ability.
It's not about having ability.
It is.
You
gotta
like
be
fuck
able
it,
to
just do it yourself, no matter how it's gonna turn out.
No
Right.
one
That's
just
actually
fail.
my motto in
Just
life.
fail.
Actually, if you want to be for real about it, that's actually my motto in life. I do everything myself, that's maybe that I have some bias towards that type of thinking because I'm the type of person who does it myself. So I couldn't understand somebody bossing me. Like even in, I have trouble. I'm being a stat right now. I have trouble keeping jobs. This is why I'm trying to find an avenue for me to work for myself because I have a problem with authority. I have a problem with somebody telling me what time I need to show up, what I need to do, how I need to do it. So I have a problem with, keeping jobs. That's a little bit about me. So that's why I'm trying to find an entrepreneurial spirit right now. You feel me? That's why I don't understand somebody having your box. Now I guess everybody box ain't the same. I don't know. But I couldn't understand somebody managing my box like it's mine. It's my body. I ain't gonna tell you what to do with my
I'm
shit.
just saying, right. But what's to say a nigga not gonna rape you? What's to say that a nigga not gonna say
That's
fuck give you your money?
different. That's
That's
different.
how you get a
all
pimp.
the points.
That's different.
You need that
It's
protection.
not
It ain't
different.
just
That's
taking
all.
men.
But if I can hire
It's
you,
protection of all
I
too.
can't hire you to be my bodyguard. I can't.
Try
If
and
you
be
being
your
my
pimp.
pimp, I can't hire you.
Well, how much you making that you can afford security?
What you mean? If you don't got a homeboy or brother or something like that, you can be like, bruh, I'm gonna give you X amount a night. You just watch the door
I don't know.
while I go in here.
A lot of people that turn to prostitution don't have anything or anyone. That's why they selling pussy.
No, that's not.
See, now we not being real. Now we not being real.
I
Now we not
don't
being
know that's true
real.
or
But
not.
y'all thinking,
I don't know
y'all
that's true or
thinking
not.
crack hoes. That's how y'all looking at it.
No.
Y'all thinking it's a
No.
lot of hoes out here.
No, I ain't thinking crack hoes.
You got elite hoes. You got bottom the hoes. You got a hole in between the hoes.
Okay. Also, to speak to elite hoes. When it's elite hoes, they getting matched. When you work with an agency, they matching you with baller niggas. Niggas that's you
Not
wouldn't even
elite.
be in the
I'm talking
match.
elite far as getting bread. They
but I'm
manage
saying,
themselves.
but you know agencies that hire high price hookers, right?
yeah,
Them
there are
ladies not gonna be in circles with them wealthy of a type of nigga.
And a
They
lot
need
of
that
them break off
agency.
on their own because they don't want to be bossed around.
Maybe at some point, but to come in the game, they needed that agency to put them around niggas
They need
that
the
got enough
clientele.
money. And how they get the
Sometimes
clientele.
you got
But
good
once they sit
supervisors.
but listen, I get that.
Oh
But
my
but
God.
no, when
Oh
you
my
saying
God.
no, I'm not
Y'all.
clear on what he's saying. You're saying when they come into that, they need to start out because they need that clientele. I get what you're saying. That's why they need a boss because they need those contacts in order. I get what you're saying.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I still do not understand doing that because you can build your own clientele. Why take customers
How
from?
you gonna?
Listen, if you take clientele from a specific place, let's say it's a specific place, they got their own shit running, right? Those clients are used to certain things. They are used to certain behaviors. They expect certain expectations. You're better off developing your own clientele on your own. But that's what I'm saying. That's another reason why I'm saying, why are you... And then if, let's say you have it out with the boss or the agency, you all have some bad blood. They tell the motherfuckers not to work with you. So then you could be out like that. This is why you don't need a boss. Had you to started your own and managed your own box, you wouldn't be out on your ass now.
She went to the agency because she needed access.
Yeah,
The
and you
agency
talking about
provided
like,
the access.
Yo, but
right, you talking
somebody
about
gonna
going
be
out, like,
managing
you
their
talking
own
about-
box.
no, for
Forgetting
real.
about that shit.
What, protection? I've been saying you could hire security.
No, but listen, you gonna hire
How would
security.
you know
listen.
that got
But
security?
hold on, time out. You acting like you acting like these women start at $5,000 a person. They
It's
literally
based on
start
what you
at
look like. It's literally
20.
based on what
No,
you look
even
like.
when you look
Pussy
good,
costs
they start
$40
at
at the most.
$20.
Around the way, ho.
$40.
Maybe somebody on my level or something. But
I'm
like
talking
these
about
bitches,
I'm talking
no,
about
you're not.
strippers in the strip club.
Prostitutes. They cost
In strip
$40.
clubs.
What?
They turn
So
in
y'all
tricks
only
for
know a certain level.
$40.
No. I'm talking about a regular level. I'm talking about
I
a
don't
regular
know
level.
no
We never
prostitutes.
stated what level of
No, I
prostitution.
And
know.
if they are
What I'm saying
prostitutes,
is,
I don't know it.
it's low level bitch that'll take
Yo,
your tickets $10 and
that's like-
$40 is like that's like regular. Now then you get into the high price. If you selling your pussy for $40,
Above 50 was regular at one point.
What?
When the
How
last
much
time
pussy?
you bought some
I was
pussy?
just about to ask that. I was just about to ask that.
I'm trying to tell
I
you,
was
pussy
just
costs
about to
$40.
ask that because you
No,
talking like you know all this shit. I'm really about to tell you, yo, stay out of men's business for real. You really in men's business right now. You in men's business right now. For real. We don't be in women's business like that. You in men's business right now. You trying to tell us? You trying to tell us how much pussy costs?
My brother's baby
Come
mama
on.
used to work down Norma jeans. Like, what are you
And
talking
she
about?
sold her pussy
hoes.
for $40. Unless she lied to you.
Listen,
And her
listen.
pussy cost $40.
Listen, no. I don't know. Y'all at a disadvantage. I don't know what
I'm telling you, Norma Jeans pussy cost $40.
It is women out
We
here.
know.
Norma Jeans pussy cost $40.
I personally know a nigga who pay me $100 for some feet pictures. $100 for me. I'm right now.
You got the desperate
You
niggas.
always got the
Always.
Listen, it's
Always
based on-
got the desperate
Okay,
niggas.
go to Miami. You don't know what I'm talking about, right?
We
If
not
you
in
go to
Miami.
Miami, but I'm just saying. 'cause
Inflation.
y'all
It's
only
inflation in
talking
Miami.
About, y'all, when,
Yes.
when I'm
Pussy is-
talking about,
They got $100 in Miami.
when I'm talking about your,
In Baltimore, it's
when I'm talking about
40.
you managing your own box. When I'm talking about a person managing their own box, we never said what level of hoe we were talking about.
I went
We
through all the
acknowledge.
levels. I went through
Listen,
all
I'm
the
not
levels.
finished. We acknowledge that there are all levels of hoes. We acknowledge that. So for you to sit here and think that there are hoes out here only getting $40, that's asinine. It's women out here getting paid big money. Flew out to Dubai.
Not the
All
majority.
kinds of shit.
I'm with you.
It's
I'm
all
with you.
kinds of
I'm with
hoes.
you, right? I'm with you.
Frank, what you think?
And all them don't got no pimp. But it's the all
And
them
this
that
is
got
why
pimp.
they,
You know what I'm
and this
saying?
is why they,
All right, let me
They
ask you
need
this.
pimps.
Is it more,
my point
is it more
exactly.
Ruth Chris
My
or is it
point
more McDonald's?
exactly.
Is it more Ruth Chris or is it
Bruh,
more
that's
McDonald's?
semantics. You get
No,
anytime
that's real.
I'm trying to
semantics.
tell you, it's way more $40 pussy than the pussy you talking about.
That's
Let's get it blown
beyond
out.
me, bro.
Real
That's
shit,
not the
though,
point that I'm trying. That's beyond
It's
me.
way more $40
All I'm
pussy
trying
than
to say is
Dubai pussy.
he made my point. That's the difference between a bitch having a pimp getting $40 and a bitch getting flew to Dubai because she's managing
just
her
saying.
own box. You just made my fucking point, bro.
You saying like
You
a
just
bitch
made
not
my
managing
point.
her own box can't charge
That's all I
$40.
said. I'm just saying.
I'm done.
I don't get why you.
They use the ones that's managing their own box is charging $40, bro. We telling you. But the ones who go into them agencies, that's how they get to the bread. They need to know somebody. You know, you already know how it's about
I don't
network.
know what kind
You
of
can't
money.
network, you feel me?
Who's taking $40 for their pussy? Like, that's outrageous. That's outrageous.
What world do you live in?
$40, bro. But listen, let's say all I'm
but
saying
even
is, even if you taking $2, you decide you don't give $1 for you and $1 to this pimp right here.
Listen.
You get the whole $2. That's
Let
my
me
point.
tell you something though. Look, you think $40 is a little bit of money, right? But how many women can make $40 in 30 minutes?
I'm not shitting on $40.
Hold on.
I'm not shitting on
40
you. Can do a lot with
you can make
$40. I'm not
$40 in
shitting on
30
$40.
minutes.
No, by no means am I shitting on $40.
Hold on. It's
That's
very
what I'm
listen.
saying.
It's very few women. I know some boss women that got good jobs. It's very few women I know that make $40 an hour. I know quite a few, but it's very few women I know that make $40 an hour. So, after like $40 for 30 minutes on your back is a low ball. No, I'm not subscribing to that.
That's not what
$40
I'm
for
saying.
pussy is the price.
My point
I'm not allowing the inflation to happen. I'm not allowing the inflation to happen.
That's the difference between a bitch making money. If she got a pimp, she's looking at $40 because somebody else is setting her prices. If she's
You don't know what the prices is though. He said.
No.
Why you like she not setting her
I'm
own?
telling you.
That's what niggas is saying.
No, listen.
That's what he's saying. The
Listen,
people who
that's
setting
what
their
I'm
own prices
It's
is
charging-
setting
You're
it at
talking
40.
about a boss, right?
She
But what
a
if he don't
boss.
want boss?
She
What
work
if he
for
tell her
herself.
20? What if he tell her
Listen,
for 20?
what else would she be doing that was she getting $40 in 30 minutes?
What if he tell her to sell it for $20?
No, we talking about a woman that don't have a pimp.
A pimp ain't
I'm telling
telling you
about a
settle for
woman that set her
$20.
own price for
A
pussy.
pimp ain't settling.
You can go to college and get a great job.
Let's
You're
say-
not making $80 an hour.
Listen, first of all, we already say I'm not talking shit about 40. I'm not. You can do a lot with 40.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
This
That's
is
the
not what I'm
price.
saying. What I'm
$40 for
saying is,
30 minutes is
if
a
you got
bargain.
a pimp, You got
And
the
that's what
pimp
they all
is going to
say. I
take the
can do a lot with
40
this
and
40.
give her back 10. The pimp is going to take something and then give her back what he thinks because he's
off
the
pimp.
boss.
I'm talking
That's
about.
all I'm saying.
talking about independent. I'm talking about 1099 hoes.
What?
They not on W2.
I don't
They
know what
independent
you're talking
contract.
about.
You know what
I've never in my life
1099
heard.
is?
What?
A 1099, it means you're an independent contractor
combo
and you
man?
work for yourself. That's what
Well,
1099 mean. I'm talking about 1099 hoes. The independent contractors, they don't work for nobody. They setting their own price.
No pimps.
No pimps. The price of pussy is not as high. Yo, it's so much pussy.
What? So,
Well,
listen.
it's more McDonald's than Ruth Chris. I'm trying to tell you, so much cheap pussy around.
The conversation was we took out the pimp to hold the pussy
Right.
and all that. We said product. We said you selling your own product versus you having a boss to make you sell your own product. That was the conversation. That's where we started. That's what I was saying. We're in Neverland now. But we started out as saying that why would you have somebody boss you or to sell your own thing? Why wouldn't you be an entrepreneur?
It circles
we-
back
and
to
you was
you.
like,
You
"20
said, and then you
reasons
be
why."
like,
We gave you 20 reasons
You made
why.
$40, but the
Protection.
pimp gave her 10. You bring the pimp back into it.
Clientele.
We talking about pimp again.
Protection.
Because he started talking about the $40 hoes.
Are you shut up? And we
This whole
back to
time
pimp
the
again.
pimp brought her the nigga to fuck for the 40. And he gonna protect her while she fuck him for the 40.
Roof over her
So she
head.
couldn't
Food
have
in the
got a
fridge.
nigga without him.
But I'm saying though, in that scenario, why she
And
got him
pimps
by-
beat the hoe,
No, but
somebody
I'm
protected
saying
them.
just to answer your scenario.
No, but just
Not
like, yo.
everyone. Yeah, that's a stereotype. Not
That is
everyone.
not-
That's
that's
not
not
everyone.
right.
taking, you
fine.
really
A
taking
A
the.
room full of
But
bitches.
hold on, you taking the.
Talking about
trying to
pimps
add
beating
on to
hoes.
it.
No, but listen.
Stereotype?
But hold on, but time out. You forgetting one major part. The whole love the pimp. That's why she out here fucking. She chooses the pimp. That's how pimping goes. Don't nobody go out here and make no hoe do nothing. A hoe chooses to pimp the hoe for the pimp. That's what happens.
And my
She
stomach
chooses to
hurts.
fucking do that shit. That's how that shit goes.
Flips for them.
You know what I'm saying? So you talking about somebody who just want to sell that pussy. No, we talking about these hoes out here who like this motherfucking nigga and she want to go do whatever he fucking say. And he say, go out here and fucking get me some money. And all she know to get some money is through her fucking pussy.
So what you're
So
saying
she gonna
is-
get that money and she bring that money back.
You're saying
And he
it's a
gonna take the bread.
relationship.
And it's definitely
That's
a
why it
relationship.
becomes- Okay.
Pimping is definitely a
now
relationship.
That's something different. You're saying, okay, I get what you're saying. I get that.
That's
What
wild.
you're
Yeah, the
saying
women,
is,
that's what I'm saying. You take no
it's
responsibility of the
not
women
about
away.
the money
They
or
want to
her
do this shit.
stability. It's not about her money. It's not about stability. It's not about her at all. She's in a relationship, enamored with her pimp. She has a relationship where and she's a slave to her pimp.
Or
She's
whatever.
a slave.
But she chooses to be that.
A willing slave.
She can leave whenever
Why
she
would
wants
you
to.
choose to be a
But
slave
look,
at the
but I'm
point?
saying she can leave whenever she wants to.
I ain't gonna lie, he hyped it up with the slave shit. But it's more or less.
Did I say slave? She said slave. I ain't say slave. She said slave.
But nah. It's more or less the fact that she wanna
Is
do
that
that
not
shit. That's what
servitude?
matters.
Yeah, she
But
And
wants
she
it's
gets
to.
the
still
money and
servitude.
she still wanna do that shit. She can leave anytime she want. Cause she
Anytime
can't
she
leave.
wants.
That
They
bitch
can't
she-
leave.
she- come
Y'all
on,
need
bitch,
to talk to
niggas
some
not
hoes
keeping
because
these
they going
bitches,
through some.
Will.
Y'all need
It
to
just
talk
be
to
their
some
last option. They
That's
feel like that's
as
their
a
last
hoe.
option.
Our relationship is her pimp. 'Cause I think y'all don't really.
But I bet, so you saying she can't
Pimps,
go
the
get a
hoes
job?
go
yeah.
through some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it's some happy
I
hoes,
seen
too,
hoes
though.
get beat in the
Some
street
happy
up my
hoes.
dollars.
It's some
A
happy
bitch was
hoes.
tricking her and she had us. They beat
Nah,
them. They
all
beat
of them,
them.
yo.
Okay, now we got some good pimp. We got some good hot pimps with big hearts.
Yeah.
You know it's bitches that
Every
do that
pimp
shit
is
by
not a
choice,
gorilla
yo.
pimp.
You gotta-
That's a style. That gorilla pimping is what that's called. And everybody's got a
You
gorilla
talking about
pimp.
one
It's
style of
niggas that can
things.
finesse
It's
you with
like,
just their
you know what I
words.
mean?
It don't gotta be abusive.
It's like
and shit
it's
like
Shaq. Shaq is one, you know what I mean?
that. Niggas will let you go
Dominant.
back to the streets before they
You
gotta
ain't see
abuse you.
Hustle and Flow?
Right.
Nah, real shit.
That's
That
my
shit's
favorite
gonna
movie.
bring police.
Fuck with me,
It's
DJ.
just gonna bring police, because that's one thing women can weaponize. Whenever she get tired, if he whip her ass, she could call the police.
Yeah, but when she talk that shit,
Ain't-
she fucking
ain't
about to
shit like
drag
putting
their
the
ass about
police
that
on a
motherfucker.
nigga.
Her and her sonny dragged their ass
You know what I'm
about that
saying?
hoe.
I doubt niggas is doing that shit as a mask. I doubt pimps is doing that shit as a mask. Like really
Then he
beating they
slapped
bitches.
one
They
of them.
not, yo.
He
They not,
slapped one
bro.
of them, didn't he?
That's a stereotype.
That happens, but like,
It's like, but I don't know.
that's
I
not
don't know
all.
for
I
real,
don't
bro.
think that's what it's limited to, though. You feel me?
Not.
You know what I'm I'm saying? Because this even
Not
just
from all the
like,
documentaries I seen.
Right.
They ain't fucking up your product at the end of the day, for real. For real.
Definitely
He fucked up
stepping
your
on the
product.
work. Literally.
Yeah, man.
Literally, you stepping on the work.
that's crazy, bro. That's
It's all hurting
crazy.
and shit.
Hey, man.
So what else did we have today?
What, nigga? What?
Was there one more thing? Oh, no, we had, I think it's seen the two things, Tank fight and the Glorilla.
Yeah. We I wanted to know if anybody watched Trump's speech last night.
Nah, I ain't catch it.
Okay, nobody caught it. Nobody caught it. All right, fair enough. I watched some of it.
What's that?
Scary a
You
little
seen the
bit.
whole thing? I seen some of that shit on YouTube. You was watching that shit.
Yeah, I gotta
live?
go back and watch that
Yeah, I
shit.
watched it live, but I ain't see it from the very beginning though. I didn't know it was on till I started seeing him talk about it. You feel me? So I was late, but I seen probably like at least like 45 minutes of it. I'd say maybe an hour. Like it just is the country looks so divided. You feel me? A lot of uncertainties, bro. Some of this shit just like. You know what I mean? This is the first time in my life I'm really just thinking like, man, what's about to happen for real? I ain't saying nothing good. You feel me? Everything I see is just like, I just want to see my kids grow up. You feel me? Like my parents did me, my nigga. I don't know, bro. It's confusing. You know what I'm saying? It's confusing. This nigga Trump, you feel me? Like,
It's not Trump you need to be really worried about. It's Elon.
I mean, he with him.
When
You feel me?
he putting that AI, when they start putting that shit in your home for real, that's when you really going like Big Brother going really is already in everything now, like in our iPhone and our little webcams and shit, like everything is taxed, you know. Not to get on like no, conspiracy shit, but everything is taxed. Like that's just how it works. But when that AI really start hitting you, like even Siri is spy technology, keeping track of your convos. So say something about a bomb or something like that, and you'll find out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Elon is the one we want to have to worry about, because he the one gonna burn the world up like in flames. He gonna go too far, and then shit gonna, because he stay experience. And then like the shit that he's building, he has no reason why, like shelters and bomb shelters or. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you building? Why are you buying them? And him and Bill Gates. Like,
You said why are you buying it?
yeah, like why?
Oh, I know why they buying
I mean, not
it.
building it. He's building
Why you
it.
building it?
Yeah.
You don't think it's like, you don't think our weather weird now?
Yes, extremely weird. And time.
I'm just saying,
is
like,
not
all
really
right,
real,
if
but
you like was privy to information before everybody else, how would you prepare?
Anybody watch Paradise?
I
I've been
ain't check
hearing
it out
about
yet.
that show. I
That's
ain't
on
check it out
Hulu.
yet.
Yeah.
She not gonna let nobody tell her.
You get what I'm saying?
Is
Like,
that
Yeah.
fair? Is that right?
No,
that
I'm
he's
just-
doing it in our faces like that? Like,
I'm just
who
saying,
we?
like,
We
it's up to
definitely
you.
not
I
on
mean, I'm
this.
just
You
saying.
would do the same shit if you had the same money though.
If you had the money, and that's where the
But
money
isn't it
thing comes
strange
in.
that he's counting for a certain amount and not trying to put that money towards saving everyone? Like, that's strange, right? Like, you got
No.
that's not strange.
It's strange that Elon Musk has this kind of input
Influence.
Yeah.
on the United States. That's what's strange. You feel
Ain't
me?
that a motherfucking immigrant?
But you know, it's
I'm
not.
confused
You
by
know
a
why
lot
it's
of
not
things.
strange to me? It's not strange to me because what you just said, the country is fucking divided. So it's like, yo, niggas need allies to run this fucking country. Nobody can just fucking just be the president and just, you know what I'm saying? You need fucking allies, people who can make shit move, people who can do things.
And now that nigga smart for real.
You feel me? So like, yeah, like y'all niggas want to come against me and y'all want to talk all this, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna Congress me and whatever. Well, all right, we gonna fucking come together and we gonna make all this shit move for real. We gonna get rid of this waste. We gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Because we really gonna get some bread back in this country. Y'all been running this shit down. You know what I'm saying? And we should be the most powerful country because y'all don't even know we not no more. Y'all don't even know. These niggas on our heads.
Yeah.
That's why they attacking our fucking allies.
They definitely on out here. They didn't,
But y'all so worried about baddies.
Dubai and China, they didn't took their money and their funds from their money, their treaties and stuff with the United States. Everybody's backing away from the United States. Everybody's cutting business ties.
That's why we need
with
to
the
come
United
together.
States because of Elon Musk, because of Trump. Like I'm saying, I don't like or dislike Trump. Trump is neutral to me. He's like a sleazy car salesman or a bad real estate agent. Like he's just another pawn. The president is always a pawn, but it's the people behind that. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are backing away from the United States, like all around us. Like China is basically trying to get us to fuck with them. Like little by little, they taking over. You know that, like taking over our shopping, taking over every. Like they creeping in little by little. Like
right. That's why it's dumb for us to be divided right now.
But how.
That's why we gonna get taken over because we so busy. We so busy talking about. I don't like who our president is. It's like at this time, it's fuck all that shit. Yeah, it's America versus everybody.
You think that kumbaya shit actually gonna happen?
It ain't about no kumbaya shit. It's about to be some fighting shit. Like,
who you gonna fight? You not ready for no civil war?
It ain't about no civil war for real. It's about world war.
Yeah, it's about to be a
You ready for a world war? I'm not. Are you?
And that's the point. That's the point. You right. You're not really ready for a world war.
What we gonna do about that?
Yo, we need to start getting ready. Stop worrying about the little dumbass shit for real.
Get ready?
It's a bunch of ways to get ready. I'm not about to run. This is not the podcast to run down all that shit.
There's no way to prepare for that.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not prepared. If they send nuclear bombs over, you're not prepared
It's
for
not
that,
going to be. I'm not talking about a nuclear bomb fight. You know what I'm saying? But if they send, all right, check this out. If they send a whole bunch of immigrants over here for real, or illegal people just come over here, and now they start taking over apartment buildings, and they start taking over, you know what I'm saying, power plants and shit like that, where they fighting wars from the inside. Now look at all the we cyber wars and shit, and all our planes falling out the motherfucking sky for no fucking reason. And niggas running into we in war right now. Niggas don't even know it. We in war right now. We think this shit just weird. That planes and shit falling out. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, one thing I ain't gonna be doing is like fussing and worrying about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Preparing I'm be loving on my family and loving on my loved ones, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I definitely ain't gonna be, but I am gonna be rooting for us to fucking win. Whatever is going on, I'm rooting for us to win. I'm rooting for America to win.
Black man,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So I don't care who the fucking president.
All that shit don't matter. None of that shit
nigga.
matters. None of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. The president, Trump, Congress, none of that shit matters at the end of the day, because whatever them motherfuckers decide to do, we gonna have to sit there and take it. You ain't finna do shit if they come to your door tomorrow and tell you on the draft. You gonna get your motherfucking ass out and go get a gun, and you going into the war, you gonna die. Like, we don't have no control over that shit. Don't patronize.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't pretend.
No,
like
you pretending like I'm scared to die. You feel me?
I feel you. I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? So like, don't act like that action. That I don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing you can do. You can live and you can die. That's the only two things you can do.
All right, you know what I'm saying? In the meantime, I'm gonna have a fucking good time for real, and hope that we on the winning side of shit. You feel me? Whether I gotta go and fight for this shit to myself, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We got the motherfucking win. We got to stop doing all this motherfucking complaining.
Who got the win?
America.
America got the win?
Yes.
The people or the government?
Yo.
Because the people don't got the win.
I'm just saying, we got to keep.
I'm saying we got to, like we have to.
Yeah, we got to keep living how we living. We can't be living like them other motherfuckers.
You like how we living?
I think
like we have to win compared to the other countries.
I mean,
I feel like that's a difference in what we saying. I feel like you talking about civil. You feel me? Like you talking about civil war amongst each other, and he's speaking on the world against us, and it's like, yo, all that civil shit. Like, no matter what, we all here, so we gonna keep on beefing,
if China shut
we
this
gonna
shit
protect the
down
country
right now, or Russia,
you feel me?
what are anybody in this room prepared to do?
That's not what he's saying though.
We just said it. You said we're not talking about a civil war. Civil war would be like from black people against white people.
No,
We're talking about on a global scale, different
Right.
countries, right? If they was to come and do send viruses, send bombs, or do whatever that anthrax shit that was a couple years, whatever they do, what
Okay.
are we, anybody in this room?
So,
gonna
That's
do?
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be expecting
course.
Trump and Elon to do it. That's the
But
point
that's
that
not,
nigga
none of that
saying.
shit matters. None of
It
that
do
shit
matter.
matters.
You talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's not really a fair argument, you feel me? Because if they drop some nuclear shit, of course we all are at
Fuck
the
up.
same
We
exact, you feel me?
Right.
But
So it don't matter
if
what
we
they got going on.
if we talking about the war as it's being presented as a war from the inside, you know what I'm saying? Is what it's presented. So it's not like we're not talking about bombs, you feel me, per se. We talking about the people that are here that are now trying to like take over America, you feel me? And regardless of anything else in that war, like if they take over your shit, it's going to help them take over my shit. You know what I'm saying? The more they take over, the stronger it's going to be. So we can't let nobody, no matter how we feel about each other. You feel me? Because listen, I done played on teams with niggas I ain't fuck with. But we was on the same team. We protected the same name across the jersey, and it make more sense to have some kind of unity if that's the kind of war we fighting.
Yeah.
So you think black people have unity?
No, that's what he's saying.
You think that after countless marches, after countless Black Panther clubs, countless Wall Street communities, and all the things that they burned down the torch, you really think that us coming together is what's gonna fix something?
Can I
feel like we
explain what I
beyond
really
that?
think? What I really think is regardless of any of that shit, yes, that would work or help or make it better. Now you are discussing the possibility of it happening. That's something completely different. You feel me? But I also don't think it's ever going to happen if that's the attitude we got towards it.
Suffering from delusions of grandeur is what I'm saying.
I
Because
feel like
that's
those two separate
unrealistic.
things.
That's not
I'm
never
not
gonna
talking.
kumbaya, us
I'm
coming
not talking
together,
about.
us standing together.
I'm not
as a
talking
proud
about
union
what you
of
feel is
American
realistic.
citizens.
All right, time out.
We
I
talking
got
about
a
what
perfect
the
example. I got a perfect example. All right, look. No. I got a perfect example.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I was just about to.
Listen.
Yeah, man. I just gonna let my man go.
Listen, all right. Even in World War whatever too, in the '60s, black people definitely didn't have the same rights as white people, right? Black people went and fought. Now, of course, all the bullshit that came with that came with that. But if we had lost the war, black people would be even further back than black people saying, "Oh, let me go fight in the hopes that America could win." Regardless of whatever beef we got with white people, I still don't want fucking Russia to come over here and be in control.
So you think that
I think
slavery ended because we fought and won?
I never said
We
nothing
ain't
about
talking about
bullshit.
slavery. We said world. We talking about world war.
No. He just said that. He said that black people, when they was slaves.
No, he said when they didn't have the same
I
rights.
said in
Same
World War
rights.
II. I'm talking about in
And
the
say nothing about
they
slavery.
fought, and if they hadn't, they wouldn't be in a place. They would be further behind than they are now.
I'm saying
That's
it
what you
again
just
for-
said.
That's not.
Run the
that's not
tape
what I
back.
said. I said in World War II. I'm talking about in the 1960s. Slavery
But-
been over.
I'm talking of you think slavery's over? Are you really think slavery's over?
Physically, I thought you was talking about physically. I didn't
'Cause
know
you
you was
don't
talking
see
about
change.
metaphorical
You
slavery.
think-
Are you talking about
You don't see
metaphorical slavery?
change.
Or,
You think
now
we
you
free?
changing the subject. I ain't
No, I'm
doing
asking
this.
you a
I
real
ain't
legit
doing it.
question
No,
because
you're
I want to know.
You're not asking me a legit
Because
question.
you don't see change, you think we free. You think you free.
I think
That's
I'm
not what we're
freer
talking
than
about.
1885 when
You did.
niggas had to
You
pick
did.
cotton.
You did. You did. You think you
I'm
free.
not. I don't
Ain't
pick
no
cotton.
chains on me. I don't
Actually,
know
you
damn
are.
I don't know damn heat.
I'm freer than the.
Hey yo, I'm just in the machine, bro. But I'm making my choices in this.
I am not a
motherfucker.
slave. I don't pick cotton.
You're not
and
a
get whipped.
slave.
I don't pick cotton
You're
and
not
get
a
whipped.
slave.
I don't pick
You
cotton
pay
and get whipped.
taxes.
That's not the same as
Dude,
getting whipped.
What?
Like I said, I ain't doing this.
Because I think y'all,
I'm not doing
y'all
this
because
with
y'all
you.
don't see
listen,
change. Y'all don't understand what slavery is.
Sweetheart,
We are
I
all
understand,
still
yo.
very
Don't insult
much
my
slaves.
intelligence, yo. Don't
We are
insult my
all still
intelligence.
very much
Don't
slaves.
insult my intelligence, yo. I know what slavery is.
I'm trying
No,
to
you're
level
not.
you in
You're not having
consciousness.
you're not having a genuine
I'm
conversation.
trying to
I'm not
raise
talking
the
about
consciousness.
actual slavery. You talking about metaphorical slavery versus
DJ, can
physical
you run the
slavery.
tape back? We allowed to run the tape back.
Like,
Because
you're not
you
having a
literally
real
just
conversation.
said-
No, I
We're streaming
didn't.
live.
You literally just said that we were enslaved, and then
I did
That's
not
not
say
what he
that.
said.
That did
That's
not
not
say
what
that
he
at
said.
all.
If you want
I
me
did
to
not
confirm
say
what he
that.
said, I can
That's
do that.
not
for
what
you.
he
That's
said.
not
I
what he
didn't
said.
say that.
You standing
So
on that,
he-
and that's
so
not what
you
he
did.
said.
When
I
he,
did
when
not
he
say
was
that.
talking about the World War II scenario,
Yes.
what he said was, if we had lost the war, then black people would be farther behind than they already were or
And my
would be moving
question
forward.
to
That's
that
what he
is,
said.
you think we won? That is what I'm saying.
That's
I
not-
think
that
America
question-
won.
that
What I'm
question-
saying is, if
It's a
Germany
simple
had
yes or
won,
no question. It's not that deep, bro. I'm not trying to question how you feel about what your I'm asking.
I'm
Do
telling you.
you think you are a free black man? Yes or no? Period. Yes or no? I don't understand what's so hard. I will go first.
No, it's
You're
just
As a
not
like
black
talking-
woman, no, I
you
don't feel
just
like I'm
changing
free.
the. You
I don't feel like
answering the
I'm
question and changing.
And I don't
the-
feel like we are any further.
Were you free to come here today? Did a white man fucking take your pussy this morning? Did he whip you? Did he make you pick cotton? Did he fucking rape your mother? No, he didn't.
Why? Because that was costly. That cost them. Like you said, with the whole of the pimps in there, you're literally stepping on your own product. That's why they got rid of the beatings. That's why do your research.
You got slaves.
Bro.
You got
Bro, if you're beating us,
You geeking, yo.
bro.
You geeking.
Y'all love free sauce right now. It's real simple. He just said it, okay? He said that we are better off now. We won, and we are better off now than we were back in 18 whatever. And
That's
I'm
not what
trying
I
to
said.
get him.
Did
That's
America
not
win the
what I
war or
said.
not?
That's exactly. You
Did-
just
did
said it.
America
No,
win the
you didn't say
war?
we not. You didn't say we
No.
are further along now than we was in 18.
No, I
Okay.
didn't.
What did you say?
I didn't. Everybody
I think
here
y'all
telling
just
you
want
that.
to be willfully obtuse, like
No, I did not.
you're
No,
purposely
I
being
said,
indifferent.
I said it's a world war
You're
going on.
speaking
Okay,
to
listen,
speak,
I-
not to
see,
understand.
No. Okay. Sweetheart, everybody here is telling you that's not what I said. Everybody here telling you that.
Repeat what you said.
I said it's a world war going on. Right?
It's the
I'm in
war
America.
outside.
Okay.
Regardless in 1960s, not 18 nothing. I'm talking about in 1960s.
Okay.
Even as a black man in 1960s facing equalities in the world war, if another country had won, it would have been worse. Because now America isn't in control, those other countries are in control. So
America
right now, even if we go into world war, do you want the nigga in Russia to be controlling the world?
So you are okay with the state of way America's
I
been
did
ran?
not say that.
Because you asked, no, you just asked me, do I want the nigga from Russia running the world? So what? And the reason I'm asking that is because I'm not okay with the way Americans are running the world. So maybe we can try somebody in Russia. Maybe we can try China because the state of America now is in the shit.
So you wanna?
You are dying.
Hold on, time out.
Brothers like you are dying in Eskimo.
You want a dictator?
You think
You
we
want a
are
dictator?
One?
So you saying you want a dictator?
You don't think you're a slave? Y'all
No,
dying
can you
at
answer one
enormous
question?
rates.
Can you answer one question, please?
Okay, go ahead.
One question tonight.
Right.
So you saying you want a dictator?
How
You
do you
wanna-
know it's going to be a dictator? We live under dictators now.
If
You think
Russia,
you're
if
not
Russia
in a
took over a
dictation?
country, say if Russia took, you would choose Russia over America.
But how do you know? We know what America is doing to us. You don't know what somebody else
Go ahead,
is
Frank.
doing. You
Frank
only
got it.
saying that
I know
because they're
what
not
America
American.
doing.
But you
you
don't
be
know.
open to it though.
Have you seen China?
Osama bin Laden was trying to run the world.
How ahead of us in technology everybody is? America is light years behind in technology. Yes. If I would like the people from China and Canada,
Nah,
so we
I said
can
Russia.
come over here.
I said Russia.
Russia has better technology too. We're behind. As American citizens, we are behind. Everybody else is treating their citizens with decency.
They don't give that shit to the citizens like that.
Frank,
Hey,
Frank,
check it out. How
Frank.
long
Yeah,
we
let Frank
We've
say
been
something.
treated like trash, and
Hold
y'all okay
on,
with it.
hold on.
Nobody
You
said
think
that.
we not slaves?
You putting
Hold
words in
on,
people's
hold
mouth.
on.
You think
Nobody
we are
said
free?
that.
Hold on.
Frank.
Nobody
That's
said that,
crazy.
man. Nobody
We're
said
gonna be
that.
able to watch this back. Go
I
ahead.
just want to say I really appreciate your time and perspective tonight. But at this point in the conversation, it's borderline redundant, and I don't think it's conducive that we continue.
I agree. I do. It is redundant.
Chubbz,
You're right. I
Some
agree.
thoughts.
you got some thoughts?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Ramadan is going on right now, and people are going through their fast for those who partake in that. And Lent, I believe, started as well. You know, when you give up something for Lent.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how certain people, like random people, participate even though that's not their faith or their beliefs. They'll participate in it just to support a friend or somebody that is going through that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done that before? And if so, like, what did you give up?
I haven't done that.
I've done it before. I went like 4 days without bread and sugar. that didn't last too much anymore. That bread and sugar's like everywhere. And it's like in my day to day, I'm like, damn, I gotta have. And I just, you know, the flesh is weak and I just stepped out, man.
Chubbz.
I mean, I've done it a couple times, but just cause like just to do it off the strength, like I done went like 30 days with like for breakfast I have fruit, for lunch I have salad, and then I eat a dinner. So kind of like a, you know what I mean, my own little version of a fast. But I just do that just cause like, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I feel like doing for a month.
For all those who are playing sports and like going through Ramadan, like they can't eat throughout, well, eat or drink with the sun up and light out. Stay strong. I don't know how they be doing that shit. I don't know how they be doing that, but Kyrie was doing it.
You think he
No,
got a
but-
cheat meal now that he hurt for this?
No.
That's
No.
crazy work.
I'm just trying to keep it light, man.
Kyrie been cut open more than a turkey. So this is right up his alley as far as like tearing something, getting surgery.
TMP to Kyrie.
TMP
Do you
to
experience
Kyrie.
stomach cramps?
When I don't get my normal day-to-day stuff sometimes.
So somebody said in the group that the reason why we experience that is because all of our food is chemically induced. So when you fast, no, legit, when you fast, you're not getting your fix, so you naturally start to have withdrawal symptoms.
Right.
What you think about that?
I don't think that's too far-fetched. I think that, you know, your body is going through a change of not getting what it usually gets. So yeah, it probably is that, you know, I don't know if that's got something to do with it.
That's what I was saying with the sugar and
body.
stuff. Like your body is used to getting that sugar fix. So when you physically in pain, this is the same as somebody trying to wing off a drug, you know? Yeah, because I be having that. I try intermediate fasting, which is basically I don't eat before 12 and I don't eat after 8. Because doing that fasting straight up for me, I almost fainted one time for real. Like, but it's supposed to be good for you mentally, like, you know, not, you know, fasting from lots of different things. It's supposed to just make you better, like, you know, think better.
Strong as hell. Because I don't know how they be doing that shit for as long as they do it, like a month.
Do y'all practice semen retention?
Hell yeah.
It's supposed to be really good for you. Boxers
Fuck
do
yeah.
it.
Skin be popping and all that shit.
Yeah. But a lot of men can't do it. Like, it's a hard thing. Can you, Trey?
Got a strong will.
I have no reason to. Fuck that.
Would you fast?
Potentially. You know what I'm saying? Potentially. It's crazy. I was reading something yesterday, you know, it's like talking about that. And it's like I feel like coming up, it was like, yeah, if you don't eat, like your body start like, right. And like it's always been a negative thing, you feel me? Tone to it. But I read something yesterday and it kind of like, nah, like, that's good, you feel me? Because it's either way, like, the bullshit and, like, kind of reset your body. It was like, damn, you feel me? Like, that's a whole different perspective. So maybe I need to fast, you feel me? But
I be fasting from weed, sodas. I love Pepsi.
me too. I got Pepsi in the fridge waiting for me.
Oh, nothing else go better with fried food. In my opinion, that's like a half and half, maybe.
I agree. I need that burn to burn that shit away. I don't care. I'm gonna drink soda as long as I'm eating. Like,
I don't like beer.
Hey,
Gotta
Chubbz,
have it with the wings when you're out. Gotta have it with
what
the
was
wings.
Chubbz thought?
Oh, fasting.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever tried to like fast?
Got you.
I was going to cheese steak real bad, and I just said, fuck it.
Wow.
Oh, red meat.
You know.
Bread.
Oh, bread. Well, you can still eat the cheese stick, because what I did one time was I just used the meat, the mushroom, onions, and put the cheese on top and ate it like that. Or you can use the lettuce wrap.
Wish I would have known that back then.
Hey Chubbz, I'm gonna tell you what you do,
See,
man.
it's never too late, brother.
Just start
I'm
with
trying to
a 48-hour weekend fast, and you build from there. You ain't gotta go straight to 7 days if that's not what worked for you. But if you want to try it, then just literally take it a day at a time. That's what I say.
Sound advice, brother.
Man, all right. It's getting late in the hour. Appreciate everybody, you feel me? Good talk, you feel me?
Fantastic talk.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shout out to you, feel me? A man said, I ain't even on camera. It's like, I ain't gonna be saying nothing. Nigga, 5 minutes later. But I definitely appreciate you, bro. You feel me? Yeah, man, appreciate you coming out and being with us on this evening. But you need to get some understanding down there, man. You gotta get some understanding.
I'm all about understanding.
You don't gotta change your views, but I think like empathy, you feel me? Like everybody ain't afforded the same strength that you
Listen,
got, you
I'm
feel
humble
me?
and I appreciate the different perspectives. I'm always open to hear and take in, constructive criticism and get feedback from people. And I value everybody's opinion, no hard feelings, brothers. I hope to see y'all again. I hope to be invited
Never
back.
hard feelings.
And I appreciate y'all for real. So it's nothing. Ain't nothing.
Conversation
Nothing
rules the
but that.
nation.
I ain't gonna lie, so I ain't really know how the shit was gonna go. And it almost went exactly how I didn't want it to go. But we kind of
You
talked
knew
about
it was gonna
this.
be something
Nah,
when you asked me.
cause I distinctly, I told him, I don't want you to be in a position where it's like you the only woman here, you feel me, and it's just like men yelling at you. I didn't want that to be the situation. But I also expressed, I felt like, you know what I mean, like you had a strong enough personality where that's not where you was gonna go with it, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it definitely, it was a different conversation, but it was a good conversation nonetheless, you feel me? So yeah, we definitely figured something out, you feel me? I'd be a little more mentally prepared, you feel me? We took a lot of turns that I just wasn't expecting, you feel me? So now that I've been refreshed, you feel me? But we definitely still want to see the opportunity to get into some, you feel me, some men's perspective, you feel me, in the future, you feel me? Because I definitely feel like, questions from the female perspective about, men and getting their perspective is an important thing for understanding between us all, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you again, you feel me? And we'll figure something out. Fellas, as always, appreciate y'all. Brother Frank, as always, appreciate you for the time, space, place, and opportunity. Everybody there in Tramania, I appreciate y'all. And as always, and in the meantime, and in between time, let's try to be a little better to the world. So maybe the world might be a little better to you. Traumatic. Whoop.
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before.